Yep, you know they've made it with their one single. Sorry, I was watching Top of the Pops last night, and this song came on, and I was reminded of it. Like, the 21st Century Girls with their classic song 21st Century Girls, which I should point out is, I'm pretty sure, the only song they ever recorded. I don't think they ever made a follow-up. Like, it wasn't even a case of they didn't make it, like, they made a follow-up and it didn't chart or anything. No, they just never made one. Like, they made this song, it dropped off the charts almost immediately, and then, like, that was it. Like, their career started and ended with that one performance on Top of the Pops. Like, this is like if Never Stop by Young A-List actually had a budget and wasn't just filmed in a car park. Actually, I probably need to show that now just to provide context. This is basically the 90s version of Young A-List. Because, like, somehow they got signed, and, like, that was... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'd probably be able to track it down if you really looked it up, but, like, this whole thing about, like, you make one single, and then you brag about how rich and successful you are, and then you never make a second one is hilarious to me. It's like if Eminem made My Name Is, and then he just never made a second song. He just, like, decided to quit while he was ahead. And it's just, I don't know. It's like this.
Yeah, I will never stop.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's just, like, what even is this video? It's just like, yeah, we got a bunch of chavs just performing on top of a car park. So yeah, here we are at this like Debenhams car park in I don't know, Chipping Sodbury or wherever this is. Like Chipping Sodbury. I mean, it could be Hemel Hempstead, could be Norwich, or just any other place that just has just an amazing name. You know, I mean, this could be the Dicker. Though I don't think it actually looks anything like this. Hold on, where's the bit with the smile? Here it is. No, not that. Like that's the face of a man who knows how silly this video is, and he just like, you know what? This is gonna look so dumb when it gets uploaded online. I can't even keep a straight face. I mean, I might as well at least have a laugh with it, you know. Over. Yeah. But you know what really gets me is that they have so many different outfits for this video. Like this dude on the left, like, you know, he's got the black jacket, but then he's got this other jacket with different colours. And then he's got this other jacket that's just like, why have they got so many outfits for this video where they're just hanging out in a car park? And then you've also got this shot. Like, look at this. Yeah, here we are just hanging out in front of the Dulux Decorating Centre or whatever this is. Oh, and then no, there's also the best bit. Where is it? Yeah, here it is.
I will never float away, I will never go away, I will never blow away, I will never leave the game, I will never float away, I will never go away, I will never blow away, I will never leave the game. Yeah. I will never leave the game.
I love how much they emphasise that specific line. Yeah, we're never going to leave the game, that, you know, like right after recording this song. Lake Flow UFO. Just, I don't know. There are some amazing music videos. I mean, like, Jen Terry is kind of like the 90s equivalent of this, except she actually went on to make other songs. Also, yeah, I just put Cheggers in the corner because I couldn't be bothered to change it. Anyway, let's go on to what we actually came for here today. Also going to update this, just so it's up to date. Yep, there we go, part 8. Because it's not part 7 anymore. We are on page 7, but we're not on part 7. But yeah, I've done half of the games on this page. But yeah, we got Bruce Lee 2, we got Rockin Kats, we have Juuouki, Gun-Nac, and Whomp Em. Yeah, let's start off with Bruce Lee 2, because Bruce Lee on the Commodore 64 was so good that, of course, they had to make a sequel. Except that this isn't that at all. This is actually Spartan X2, a game that you may or may not be familiar with. We can play on, Normal or Easy. Okay, let's just go for Normal, I guess, since that's the default. Yes, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. They ran out of jokes to make about his invincibility, I guess. But yeah, Bruce Lee, a man who would live on forever. Same with Chuck Norris, it's just those people, you know. Like, what was that film where they have that one fight scene together? I can't remember the film. I don't think it's one I've got on DVD, and I kind of wish I did. Like, I have Enter the Dragon on Blu-ray. Although, it's kind of funny, because this game has nothing to do with Bruce Lee, really. Pretty much. Because Spartan X was the Japanese title for Wheels on Meals, which was a Jackie Chan film. And, yeah, it's kind of a case of... Yeah, I think they just put the wrong person's name on the title. Because, again, really, I think this is essentially supposed to be Jackie Chan that you're playing as. Oh, also, I forgot the purple dude takes multiple hits. Yep, and I'm sucking. Great. But yeah, if you've ever played Kung Fu Master, well, this is the sequel to that, basically. You know, you might remember it from, well, the early days of the Famicom NES. Also, you can just do this to the first boss and win. Hello, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's multiple unlicensed games that have Bruce Lee in it, but yeah, as I say, I mean, this is essentially the sequel to Kung Fu Master, or Kung Fu as it's known on the NES. I don't think we've actually come across the original yet, though I'm pretty sure it's on this console, because that is a game that you tend to find a lot on these clone systems. You don't tend to find the sequel very often, but yeah, I'm pretty certain the first game is going to be on here at some point. Yes, absolutely. Like, that man, I mean, he died in his 20s, didn't he? Like, he made, I don't know, but like 5 or 6 films, and then, yeah, tragically killed on set. Same for his son, actually. Like, didn't Brandon Lee have the same thing happen? Just bizarre. But yeah, Spartan X2. I have played through this game in the past, but I don't think it was this version. I think it was like a ROM hack. Like, done by Inventor. So I do know this game. Like, this is one I have beaten in the past. But again, I don't think it was this version, and I can't remember which mode I was playing on it. I can't remember if it was normal or easy, because it's been a while. But I think, really, the difference is that on easy... Actually, I'm not sure what the difference is. Other than... Well, you get more time, I think. And maybe there are fewer enemies that you have to fight. I'm not certain. At least you can turn around while ducking. I do like that. It's kind of funny because there was another sequel to Kung Fu Master. It was Vigilante. Like, that was like the original sequel. I don't remember what you do on this bit. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, that's right. You have to move. No! Yes, it's like that wizard dude from the first game. Kind of annoying to fight, but... Yeah, kind of just go up to him, try to hit him over and over. Yeah, this is a good game. I like this game. I don't like it as much as the original, personally, but... That may be partially down to just being more familiar with the first game, because I've played through that a whole bunch of times. I've played through this one once, and again, I don't think it was the original. I mean, there was also Kung Fu Master on Game Boy, which is kind of similar to this, but I've got to be honest, I think this... I would take this over the Game Boy game. Like, they're similar, I just think this one plays a little better. Yeah, I mean, this is a much later era game. I think this game was from 1991, so this was, you know, after the Super Famicom launch. Yeah, that kanji text totally just says mean. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember these later levels very well. But the gameplay is very much like the first game, where you kind of, you know, walk from left to right, beat up several different enemy types. Pretty standard stuff, really. Get what you do on this bit. Oh yeah, you just kick the thing away. But again, allegedly, I mean, considering the licensing for the first game, like, you are effectively supposed to be playing as Jackie Chan and not Bruce Lee, which is kind of funny. Because again, this is licensed. Well, actually, was this licensed for the film? Because I didn't... I mean, even on the original, I don't think there is any, like, copyright to the film studio that did the film. I don't know. I don't know if this is... if they actually got the license for this or not. But yeah, this is kind of like later era sort of IRAM. Yeah, this is a bit like... yeah. There is a boss in the Game Boy game that's kind of like this. So I remember the boss fights being harder than this, but... yeah, because I kind of got it figured out. Yep, here we go. And the box disappears as I win. But like I said, I mean, there are Bruce Lee bootlegs on the Famicom. I don't think there were any official games that were... I mean, there are going to have ones where you have characters that are based on Bruce Lee. In fact, the original Kung Fu Master kind of was based on Game of Death. Like the bit where he's going up the castle. Like at the end, I think. Yeah. And, yeah, it's like they took that, but then tied it in with a Jackie Chan film, even though the game really has nothing to do with that game, other than the characters' names, I think. No, this may actually be easier than the first game, because I do know the first Kung Fu, certainly if you're not used to it, a couple of the bosses in that game are actually kind of hard. Certainly the 4th level boss is one where some days I just can't do it. Yeah, there is a bit of a Green Beret vibe. I gotta be honest though, I'm not really a big fan of Green Beret or Russian Attack or whatever you want to call it. I'm just not a big fan of that on the NES. It kind of just feels like... I don't know, it just makes me wish I had better weapons. Like, I just couldn't get into it. So, here we go. Welcome to the Gypsy Air Circus. Which is a great name. Ugh. No, I'm missing it. You know, I probably... oh, also, I just realised then... yeah, you don't get that much time on this level. Yeah, I was thinking, like, does the timer count down as you complete levels? Like, is there a global timer? No, it's not. Because, yeah, because it went to 300. I'm sure I had more time on some of the other levels. Ugh! Okay, I've got to stop sucking here. Oh, extra life, cool. Also, yeah, if you die on these levels, you do have to redo the whole level again. Like, there aren't any checkpoints. Although, to be fair, the levels are fairly short anyway. It is a lot like the first game. There we go. And, yeah, you can see the sort of health power-ups you get anyway. Oh, also it gave me more time. That's interesting. Also, what are these women with the clubs about? I don't get this. Like, was this a scene in the film Wheels on Wheels? I can't imagine so. But it is kind of like, okay, we made a sequel to a game based on a film. Much like The Goonies 2 or Top Gun The Second Mission. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can walk on top of a plane. I mean, maybe if you're really good at it. No! What's the trick for this? No, okay, it's not duck. Oh god, this is... it's like that one fight from Street of Rage 3, now that I think about it. What was it? Rue? Let me guess, I gotta fight the dude with the whip as well. I think. Sorry, if I die here, I'll at least have the pattern down. Punch! There we go. Yep, now I gotta fight this dude. Who's probably got more attack range than I do. A bit like that, yeah, kind of like that one fight in Ye Are Kung Fu, though. Not quite as bad. Okay. Oh, okay, I was wrong. You actually do get a checkpoint in this level. I guess it's just Yeah. I guess it's just if there's a second part to the level, you do get a checkpoint. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Also funny that the gorilla gives me health. Okay, let's try this again. So I feel like the enemy spawns are random. I might be wrong, but it's got that kind of Contra feel to it. So I think the trick is... oh, okay, it's not just like the first boss. You actually do have to keep moving around to hit him. Yeah, so this part seems easy enough. It's really funny too, because IRAM, I think around the same time as this, they also made Hammer and Harry. Like, they made a version of that for the NES, and it came out around the same time as this, or maybe a bit later. And this is a lot like... yeah, it's a lot like that. Okay, what's he doing? Ugh. Hold on. Jump kicks for the win! Oh, you bastard. Yeah, so this dude just does crazy damage. I imagine that's, like, the big difference between normal and easy, is on easy, that dude probably does, like, one hit of damage every time you get hit. Probably has some kind of weakness, like a certain kind of attack you're supposed to do, but I don't know. You just kind of take a wild guess, I suppose. Here we go, try this again. Jump kick, yeah, I'll try that. It's not the easiest thing to do, actually, because, you know, obviously, this game being what it is, you gotta press up to jump. Which is usually kind of awkward. I don't find it too bad for a game like this, where you're mostly just kicking dudes anyway. Okay, so that does... yeah, okay, that does more damage if you do the kick. I don't really care that much about points anyway. Okay, here we go. Fight this dude. Okay. So, is jump kick his weakness? Yeah, okay. Let me try this out. Jump kick him once, run away, and then hope you don't get, like, hit by him. Problem is, he just, like, corners you because he's a bastard. And you can't jump over him, so you're just stuck. Okay, we did it. Ugh. Okay, that's level 4 done. How many levels are there to this? I can't remember. I mean, the original game, I think, had 5 levels. This, I want to say has more. I don't remember that. So here we go. Beat, is it stereotypical Irishman? What is it? I do love this cutscene song. Like, this is a jam. Here we go. Now we've got to fight Mr. X, or whoever this is. It's kind of funny. This probably did come out around the same time as Streets of Rage as well. This is a very different sort of game. Unfortunately, I don't know what he's saying because it's all in Japanese, and I think there is a translation for this game, but it's not on this console, so... So let's see what going on with this level. I imagine it's... oh, I've forgotten about the upcut. That's cool. So, where did, like, half my health go? Did, like... is this like you get hit once and just lose half your health? Yeah, maybe I did play this on easy, because I don't remember losing that much health getting hit once from an enemy. Oh, good. Yep, gotta have the stereotypical ninja character, because it's a Japanese action game from the early 90s, and they all have that. Oh. Yep. Not fooled that easily, game. Give me some credit. Ugh. No, this is going to be one of those, like, you die and have to redo the whole level. Okay, I didn't realise the character would shoot. Yep, gotta do the whole level again, because there's no checkpoint in this one. It's a good thing the levels in this game are at least short. Because you do get games from this era where the level takes like 5+ minutes to beat. You die once and you gotta do the whole level again. Also, this level doesn't seem to have any health power-ups either, so it's like... You get, like, hit a couple of times and you're done. Because the enemies... Like, you get a large health bar, but the enemies do so much damage anyway. So what is going on with the enemy spawns? It's just weird. Yeah, it's just kind of a case of damage limitation getting up to the boss. The problem is, I'm not even sure what the boss patterns are. Again, I have beaten this game, but not in some time. Oh, wait, I figured it out. Okay, when you blink, that's when you can do the uppercut move. Okay, I get it. Oh. Yeah, someone tells me this fight is not going to go well, because I don't actually know what the pattern is. Like, if anyone knows what, like, the secret is to beating this boss, I'd like to know. Is it just jump kick over and over? Or is it, like, you actually have to try? Gotta know what you're supposed to do on this bit. And since there's no health power-ups, unless maybe you just get really lucky, or you gotta do, like, a specific thing that the game doesn't tell you about. Also, yeah, the dragon. I mean, I will say this. I mean, the dragon is a terrible game. I mean, the fact that it's like this Bruceploitation thing is kind of the only thing it really has going for it. Because the game itself is miserable. Just, yeah, it's like it tries to be this sort of... somewhere between this and like a side-scrolling platformer. And it really just kind of fails on both. But there's also these one-on-one fighting sections that are just even worse. It's just... no, it's just not worth bothering with. Oh! Okay, I uppercut the dude and I got health. Okay, I need to figure out what... okay, I need to figure out what the secret is. Yeah, because the problem is they just like have high and low attacks. And they can also just run really fast too. Also, I swear I hit them. I don't care what the game says. I hit them that time. Yeah, jump kick really does not seem to work here. Oh, come on, they can throw low? Okay, how am I supposed to jump that? I mean, granted, I'm kind of sucking at this, but still. But, like, you see how fast they are. It's like, how am I meant to react to that? Yeah, it's just... no, it's not happening. No, the Dragon is a terrible game. Like, I actually beat that game once, and... yeah, it's one of those games that's maybe worth playing through save states. Just... I don't know, just to see it, really. But it's not a game I recommend, like, playing seriously, because it's... no. So, is it just me, or is the game going extra hard with the enemy spawns this run? Yeah. Yeah, the problem is you kind of have to actively go the way to hit the enemies. Also, I swear I hit that dude. Well, yeah, that's one way to sum it up. I mean, again, I played through the game once, and I'm not touching it again. Like, I've done my time with that game. Okay, I need to figure out what am I supposed to do against this boss. Does it have a set pattern? No, it does not. Because it certainly didn't do that last time. I've got an idea. No, they can just jump over me, so that's not really going to work. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, if I just go for the uppercut... I mean, granted, there's definitely going to be a second form. I mean, the last level had a second form, so there's no way it's going to be like, okay, you beat this boss and you're done. Okay, the game, like, it like, learns your inputs. It does that whole... ugh, okay, that's one down. Who's next? Tell me who next. Ooh. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yeah, who's this? It's like... it's like not Chun-Li, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Level 6. Who's this? Yeah, I don't know who this is. It's like generic goon man who doubtless is going to just like destroy me once I get to him, but we'll give it a go anyway. I just want to just listen to that between levels song on loop. Oh no! Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Yeah, this part's a bit awkward. Also, look at the slowdown. By the way, the scrolling on this is a little bit glitchy at points. Although it really tends to be more on the cutscenes than anything else, like rather than like actual gameplay. Because simply during gameplay, the game looks more or less fine, as far as I can tell. From what I remember, anyway. Ugh. See, the problem is the enemies never stop spawning, so... like, I don't know what you're supposed to do on that bit. It's like you have to move past the enemy spawn point, except you can't, because the enemies spawn there before you can get to it. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do on that bit, I haven't got a clue. Like, I'm sure there's a secret to doing that, but I have no idea what it is. It's kind of awkward. So you gotta just find a gap. But yeah, something tells me I'm not going to get past this level. And I'm pretty sure that there's definitely at least one more level after this. Because that dude that you fight at the end is not the final boss. Like, you look at that dude, he is, like, no way. Okay, here we go. We gotta figure out the secret. See, like, what am I supposed to do here? Because the enemies fall too fast. Like, you can't do that. Like, it's impossible. I feel like the only way to do that is to play it on easy mode. And maybe, like, they spawn about half as often. I don't know. Yeah, that part is just impossible. Like, that's not happening. It's the problem with, like, so many of these, like, later era NES games. It's like they were trying to do more with them. Make them more substantial. But they also had that kind of arcade mentality of, like, we gotta make the game just stupidly hard. And, yeah, because of that, it's just kind of whatever. While we're on the subject of games where you walk to the right and kick dudes, let's play this one. Gotta play some Juuouki. So let's see what we've got here. Also, yeah, gay over. So, yeah, you ever heard of this Juuouki? So, hello Clip, you're just in time for the Asmic. Yes. Altered Beast, as it is also known. I'm just, yeah, waiting for this cutscene. 21st century girls! I don't know why I'm thinking that. That has nothing to do with this game. Ooh. But here's one that I'm sort of interested in. Because, yeah, they ported Altered Beast to the Famicom. In the early 90s. This is a game that I really am familiar with for the Mega Drive version. Because obviously that's where this game became famous. But there were versions of it for other systems. It was on all the home computers. It was also on the Master System. And that version is terrible. Like, it's almost unplayable. Like, I think you literally had to use... like, both buttons. Apologies for the flashing effect. But I think you literally had to use both buttons to jump. Like, you have to hold A, like, 1, 2, and up. And it was so choppy. Like, the game runs at, like, 10 frames a second. So, you know what? Like, this version, I mean, obviously it doesn't look great. I mean, this first level looks pretty dismal. But, to be fair... you compare this to the Master System version, I mean, at least it runs decently, which is more than I can say for that one. Though, saying that, I mean, the sprites are tiny. Like, that's really the problem with this version, is that the graphics just aren't very good. Like, the sprites are tiny, this first level in particular looks ugly. Although, I seem to recall that the graphics do improve on the later levels. I don't know if it was like some weird deal they had with Sega. It's like, we'll let you port this to the Famicom as long as you make the first level look terrible. Like, give it a really bad first impression. Ugh. Also, yeah, there's a bit of a delay whenever you do the attack. It just doesn't let you do anything for a while. Yeah, there are more levels in this one. Because the original game is 5 levels, this one I think has 8. And what's interesting is, you do get extra, like, beast forms that aren't in the other versions. So this version does have something going for it. Like, just to see what those other, well, games have. Yeah, so this is on that 150-in-1 cartridge, although it's not the same version, because I seem to recall that version, it was like a hacked version of the game, where you start off with more health. Also interesting that you actually get health back when you beat a level in this. Because in the Mega Drive version you don't, like your health carries over between levels, which means that actually beating it on 1 credit is actually quite hard. Because you're essentially got 1 set of health for the whole game. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Also, yeah, this level I don't think was in the Mega Drive version. I don't remember it. Like, this version of the game I'm not so familiar with. I will say for the record, I've maybe played, like, a couple levels, but I've never played beyond this bit. I have seen people who have played the whole thing, but yeah, this is one that I'm, like Spartan X2, again, is a game I have played through before. I've never played through this. I've played through the Mega Drive version. This version, no. Like this. I have no idea what the timing is that you're supposed to get on that. It just seems to be like, you just can't hit it no matter what. So then we've got... Is there a line form, I assume? I think that's what it is. Yeah, which is interesting, because there was no line in the original game. But yeah, again, the other version of this game is easier, just because, like, the 150-in-1. Again, that version, you do get more health. It's not infinite health, but you start with, like, 5 bars of health instead of 3. And, again, this boss is not in the original, so what you're supposed to do with this attack pattern, not entirely sure. As I say, these new levels, I'm not really going to know what to do, basically. Like, I know what to do with, like, the bear. The lion character, again, this dude is not in the original, so... It's kind of whatever. It's funny, because I've seen people say this version's really easy, but... It feels like one of those where it's maybe easy if you're familiar with it. But, I'm not. And considering now I've lost 2 lives on this level alone, someone tells me I'm probably not going to get very far in it. El Gato? What? Oh. Well, we'll see. He does look a bit like Bioforce Ape now that you mention it. It made that connection, but yeah. Yeah, so this is, I think, level 2 in the original game. But again, it just looks weird because of just how small everything is compared to the other versions. Like, that's the one thing I'll give the Master System version. It is a miserable version of the game, but at least the graphics are big. Also, I don't know what you're supposed to do on that bit. I'm sure in the original you just mash buttons. Also, it is really awkward that, like, the kick button, when you're ducking, it kicks up, which never made any sense to me. But yeah, that is Altered Beast, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're just gonna move on from that, because it's kind of whatever. I mean, Altered Beast is a game I kind of like on the Mega Drive, but it's not exactly a great game. It's one of those... People played it because it came bundled with the console, but beyond that, it's kind of whatever. Okay, Rockin Kats. Now, here's one that I've maybe played for like 5 minutes total. Like, this is a game I know next to nothing about. Well, that's not true. I've seen other people play this game, but I've never really sat down and played it myself. So I don't really know this one all that well. But yeah, we've got all these levels. So, yeah, this is less going to be a 1cc attempt. It's more going to be... This is more just going to be like a first impression, if anything, because some people say this is a really good game. Again, I've just never sat down and really played it. I vaguely know how it works, like you got this punching thing. Oh. No, apparently they shoot low, unlike most games. The Atlas soda, great. Wasn't this the first game that Atlas published? certainly wasn't the first game they made. They made a whole bunch of games prior to this, but... I don't know. I never really... Again, I've never really sat down and played this one, so I don't know. But I did play through the Wacky Races game they did, which I want to say is a bit like this. They're not quite the same. I mean, you don't have this whole punching mechanic thing. You threw bombs in that game. Because we throw bombs on it. Actually, yeah, this does feel a bit like the last two games. See, it is annoying when you have, like, games where you just take damage from touching enemies. I never understood that. Just feels kind of like a cheap and lazy way to just make the game harder. It's like, oh, I bumped into the man on the street in real life and it just suddenly died. I don't think that's usually how it works. Actually, yeah, there's more of a Spartan X feel to this than I realised. Oh, you punch down? Wait, punch... Wait, what? How do you bounce? Oh. I see. Okay, that's not something I remembered. Magician. I don't think that's on here. I don't recall seeing it. Okay. See, that I know. I know to do that at least. Yeah, it's going to take some learning to get the timing down for that. And also, like, when to use it. Again, like, I'm not even going to pretend that this is a 1cc attempt, because no way am I doing this on 1 credit. Not unless I was, like, already familiar with the game. Yeah, like, because I've seen people who can, like, beat this game in their sleep, and, again, not really knowing what's going on entirely. I mean, I do a little bit, but not exactly what I'm an expert on. I mean, the game feels fine, it controls alright, but yeah. But then you got stuff like this, where the boss is just constantly trying to occupy the space you're on. So, did I die there, or did I just suddenly get all my health back? Okay, what's going on here? Well, well, I guess I missed the train. But it's okay, because the skateboard will allow me to get to the train. I don't really understand how that works. Ooh. Oh, wait, okay. I didn't realise I could move forwards. I thought it was just like an auto-scroll thing, which it kind of is, but not in the way I thought it would be. How do I... Oh. Okay, just jump into it. Thought it would be a bit more complex than that. Yeah, this is definitely something that'll take a bit of learning. Again, I did beat the... Wait, do I have to bounce here? Okay, I'm not quite getting this. Yeah, because the thing is, when I do this, it doesn't let me go, like, up for some reason until I start bouncing down. Yeah, this is definitely a game where you have to learn how it works. Okay. Okay, well, looks to me I've got it figured out at least a little bit. No! I didn't realise I could jump down. Why would I ever want to do that? Okay, I was like, wait, can I bounce off that? Okay, I can, it's just not easy. Yeah, take this, Mr. Dog. The cats reign supreme. We're a pink jelly stream, after all. Oh, and the enemies respawn, they instantly go off screen, which is, yeah, definitely a NEDism if I ever saw one. Like, what am I supposed to do that? It's like you have to go out of the way to kill the enemy. Okay. Well, I've always been one to hurry things. I'm only ever good at games if I don't do that, though. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, that's it. No, I guess it's just get to the end of the screen. Oh. See, now I'm worried that it's going to be one of those things where, like, there aren't any checkpoints, and if I die, I gotta like go back to that train bit again or something. Because I feel like I'm probably gonna die here. Willy the cat. Yeah, like somewhere, the ball bend? What is this? Okay, you have to hope it spawns near where you are. Yeah. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Because I know what I'm doing. Yes, the prototype for Rockin Ball Adventures, starring Elvis. Yeah, in case I learn the pattern, I guess. Oh no, is this going to be like the Wacky Races game where the bosses take like 15 billion hits? That was like my biggest problem with that game. It's just like... yeah, so the bosses are just kind of damage sponges in that game. There's so many of them too. Like, okay, am I doing this correctly? Like, do I have to... like, okay, am I attacking the correct character? Or am I supposed to do something else? Because either this boss takes like a billion hits, or I'm doing this wrong, and the game just doesn't explain it. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm sure there's some secret to doing this, but I don't know what it is. Is this it? See, this is the problem. Like, if not for the stream chat, I don't think I would have actually figured that out. I would have just assumed that those characters at the top are just part of the background. Because that's what it feels like. And the game certainly doesn't explain it anywhere. So it's kind of just take a random guess. Ball band indeed. Okay, am I doing this correctly? Okay, legit question, is this what I'm supposed to do? Or am I, like, just supposed to, like, exit the screen or something? Okay, apparently that is what I'm supposed to do. Well, at least I beat a level. Guarantee I won't be beating any of the other ones, though. Yeah, so like this is the type of game I just play through save states and just call it a day. But yeah. End. Yep, if only that was the end of the game and I could just cross it off the list. But that's not quite how it works. Actually, what is... like, B is like bonus level, isn't it? Yeah, roulette. Yeah, I want to see what the pipe toss is. Like, what is this? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I don't get it. Okay, like, yeah, this game probably could have done with some kind of, like, help screen on, like, what you're supposed to do. I think this is the problem, like, again, you do get a lot of games from this era where they just don't tell you what anything does. Like, you just kind of have to... It's like you need the manual to know how to play them. Yeah, don't really understand that. Okay, throw him to the pipe. Well... But you really think it would have put, like, a help screen at the beginning? It's like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do, dipshit. Is this... What is this? Shop. The hammer punch? What we got? It's bombs. I'm guessing... This might be like the bombs in Wacky Races. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be quite rough. But I mean, even if you live in the countries where these games were actually sold, like, often people would get them on, I don't know, rentals or just loose copies where they wouldn't have gotten the manuals with them. Like, I've certainly gotten plenty of games that didn't come with manuals, like even legit copies. So it's not just a thing in, you know, countries that didn't get this stuff officially. And to be fair, I don't think this game got a European release anyway. What we got? So, like, I don't know, like, which of these I need. Like, twin balls, because, I mean, my main attack is just a punch. Also, yeah, it's interesting they put the English version of this game on here. Yeah, I want to see what the twin balls do. I'm interested. And then let's go to level 2. Oh, wait, is this like a shoot-em-up level, or is this? Okay, what does the thing do that I just bought? Okay, do I get, like, infinite uses of this, or is it... Because it didn't have it selected by default, which makes me think that this may be limited use, or maybe I can't use this thing while I've got the other thing equipped. Okay, well, we'll see what's going on with this. Oh, good, and the explosion hurt you. Great. It's one of those games. But I'm just going to go past that. You know what? Here's a better idea. I'm going to keep doing this. Oh no, you can grab that, so why would I not have... Why would I not have this weapon equipped by default, then? It's kind of weird. This music seems a bit fast, but again, this... I don't think this game ever got released in PAL regions, so... Oh, oops. Okay, I was actually expecting it to, like, if you die, you lose your weapon, so I'm actually surprised the game doesn't do that. Because this is, like, the era where, like, most games seem to do that. Like, you've got the items that you can get, but if you get killed at any point, you lose it. Or certainly when you have it equipped. A lot of games did that. It's like Thunder Force 3 or whatever. But like even Thunder Force 4, which came after this, like even that game, you would like lose the weapon. Okay, I think I get it. So, does this thing have a shorter range if you got the thing equipped? No, it seems to be the same, I think. I might be wrong, but it feels like it. Okay, and I can't shoot down. Oh, at least there's no time limit. So I can just kind of just stand there. Yeah. I mean, this is a good cat design, I'll give it that. It's not quite pink jelly, but, you know, it's got something to him. Okay, I feel like I might have picked the right weapon for this. Oh, this is like that level in Sonic 2. The one where you're on the tornado. Oh, okay, this may be a problem. Ugh! What am I supposed to do here? Okay, I don't know how you're meant to hit these things and not get hit. Welcome to the sky base zone. Except, oh. Okay, now I can just suddenly start moving on the plane. I almost walked off it. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, well at least here it's obvious what I need to do. I just gotta hit this dude over and over. And, like, not get hit. Okay, this I understand how it works. Oh, you bastard. Ugh! Okay, he's down. What am I supposed to do here? Just get in the... Okay. So we got past that bit. Possibly. I mean, again, it's not one I'm that familiar with, so... yeah, I don't think I'm really able to comment on whether I'd say I think it's any good or not. I would like. Here's the thing: if I was to rank every NES game or attempt to, I'd have to be honest and say, you know what, I'm really not familiar with so many of these. Trying to think what I'm supposed to do to get past this bit. See, like, because I grabbed on that thing and it's just, I don't really understand this part. Because the problem is, I can't just, like, rappel onto the platform or anything like in Batman. Or, like, well, there are Batman games where you can do that. I don't think the NES games did, but... yeah, like, this bit, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm trying to grab onto it, and it's just... yeah, because the problem is, the character, like, tries to go forward. You can't just jump straight up, even though it really feels like you should be able to. I don't know, it's just kind of more awkward than it needs to be. Yeah, I guess that's how you do it. Try not to touch the spikes. Oh, the timing on this is so awkward, though. It's just like... yeah, it's just like if the hitbox on the finger's in a certain spot, it just doesn't count. But it's one of those things where it's just like, you gotta learn it, which is fine. But then you got stuff like that, where it looks like you grabbed the finger, then the game just says you didn't. Though this music, this sounds very... I don't know, like there's a slight kind of Zex's vibe to this. Zex's is a game I actually liked quite a bit when I played for it. Like, that's one I did beat in my own time. It's not on this, though, but I'm pretty sure Atlas did make that. I think that was one of theirs. But yeah, I think it's just more a case of learning the game than anything. Yeah, I'm just going to switch back to this. Yeah, it feels like if I'm in a combat section, just do this. Okay, so it's just a case of get the timing down and you're fine. It's kind of what it feels like. A lot of it is just timing. I mean, the fact that this game doesn't have a timer is actually a big plus, because so many games you kind of have to be rushed to do... wait, what? Was I supposed to do that, or did I just mess up? I can't really tell. Okay. Yeah, try playing through this one. Wait! Ha ha ha! This is the end for you! My powerful machine is coming! Okay, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but whatever. This looks like a Chip and Dale boss. I think Chip and Dale is on this somewhere. It's gotta be. Because I feel like any, one of these consoles where they've got sort of later era games is going to have Chip and Dale on it. So yeah, I'm going to have to learn how this works. Oh. Also, the hitbox on that seems bigger than it looks. Okay, so you can just walk under that. Just gotta get the timing down and you're good. No! Oh, this is like that final boss from, what is it? Sonic CD. Okay, I see. I imagine this is a lot harder if you don't have this weapon equipped. We'll see if he's going to tricks up his sleeve anyway. Oh, okay, I did it. Chip and Dale. Okay, well at least the flashing effects in this game aren't too bad. Because so many games on this console, just the flashing effects are just awful. Like, that kind of seizure-inducing flashing. Yeah, it feels like this is kind of the weapon to use. I feel like I just stumbled onto the best weapon. So what have we got? Hey, punk. So there we go. To be honest, I was actually expecting to play this game for like 5 levels and then just get like killed almost immediately. Because that's how it usually goes with these games that I'm less familiar with. This one isn't quite as hard out the gate though. Although to be fair, I did get most of the way through Spartan X2 as well. Actually, what is like basketball? Like roulette, I think I can guess what that is. Okay, basketball. Let's take a look at this. What do we do? Oh, hold on. Do I have to bounce into the thing? Ugh. Oh, wait. Is that not what I was supposed to do? I thought I was meant to bounce myself in there. Okay, don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Obviously I did something wrong, but not really sure what. Fine, we'll just ignore the bonus games and then just pick this thing up instead. And I may as well pick up the bombs because I feel like I might need that. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do on that one. Like the other one, I could at least kind of figure it out. Okay, what is this? Actually, yeah, like, was that bonus game just broken? Because I feel like there's supposed to be balls that you're supposed to hit into the hoops. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is actually how it's supposed to work. Because the rest of the game seems to be running as normal. Okay, so what does the bomb do? Oh, okay, it's, yeah, kind of what I expected. And these things, oh, wait, okay, I thought it would, like, maybe go faster, but no, it allows me to, like, hover for a bit. It might be quite useful, actually. It's slightly annoying that the enemies do respawn, like, the instant they go off screen, but again, it's kind of a thing that a lot of these games did back in the day. Also, it messes me up that you have to use select to select the option, but whatever. Can I attack these things, or... No, I think they're invincible. Also, pointing diagonally with the D-pad is maybe not as easy as it could be. That's actually an issue with the controller, though, not the game. Because I assume it's a problem with the controller anyway. Ooh. Okay, well, I've got a couple of extra lives. I'll probably need them at this rate. Especially since, again, this is not really a game I know so well. Nope, can't walk past that. Yeah. See, this thing isn't going to help because it doesn't go up. It just, like, slows my descent. Oh, actually. That's how you do it. Never mind. Okay, I've got it figured out. Oh. I see. Yeah, you can use it for about 5 seconds, then it runs out, and then you have to use it again. Okay. I'm learning this game. I mean, to be fair, the controller on this is mostly fine. It's just kind of weird. It's mostly fine, there's just a couple of things about it that just don't work so well. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, you think they could have done that. Maybe there is, like, a pirated version of this game that does that, though, because that seems to be somewhat common for pirate games, where they kind of just take games and just give you more lives. But, yeah, actually, this game's fine. I wouldn't mind playing this more. Yeah. I do know people often say this is, like, one of the best games, but for some reason, just never looked into it. And not for any particularly good reason, it's just one that I just always forgot kind of existed. But, yeah, this really does feel like the Wacky Races game a little bit, which is fine by me. I thought the Wacky Races game was pretty good. Not, like, amazing, but... I mean, really, the problem with the Wacky Races game is that it has so little to do with the show. It's just kind of... You're just muttly, just going around... just doing platforming. It's like, yeah, we just slap the Wacky Races license on it and call it a day. But it's a solid platformer. And this seems to be, yeah, kind of like they took that. Or actually, no, that's not fair. That game is like they took this and, like, changed some of the mechanics. but also made it so that, yeah, like, you had to fight all the other wacky races. Like each of them has, like, a boss fight. But this one, I think, has a little bit more going on. But yeah, I think I've got this one down just a little bit. Also, this does make the punching glove thing a little bit trivial if I can just do this. Oh. Doesn't work if you do that, though. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, yeah, good to know. Then we'll try to do this properly. Okay, that works. What am I supposed to do here, though? Oh. Okay, well, I'm definitely getting these out, 'cause I don't really... I don't trust these platforms! There we go. No, sod off. Okay. No! How good's this thing again? Never stop! No! Okay, I got away with it somehow. Okay, well that's one way to do that. So, like, they just shoot out evil faces to kill you. But I can just do that. Okay, and we got this again. See, I keep pausing the game when I'm trying to select things. Feels like they may as well just combine those two functions into the same button. Just kind of odd they did it that way. But it's a minor thing. It's like whatever. Oh. Okay, I gotta figure this out. I do like that you can just do the levels in whatever order. Like, you want to get one of the harder levels out of the way first. You can do it. But yeah, it does feel like you don't necessarily want to do that second level first, because you probably want the thing. Also, the sound effects on this, I don't know why, but they kind of give me like an IREM vibe. Maybe it's just because I was playing Spartan X2 earlier, but it does give me that. So it's a bit odd that sometimes I land on platforms and sometimes I don't, but I think that's more just down to timing rather than just the game being weird. I think that's just down to me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's one to learn, I think. Ooh, yes, this is like that bit from the last level. Ugh! Like, yeah, struggling to learn the timing for that. It's kind of where I'm getting stuck a lot. That's one of those things, you just gotta learn it. But, yeah, you know what, first impressions, quite interesting. I mean, I'm sure I could have just used the punching glove thing to get that, but didn't want to risk it. I'm like, you know, I'm not really that familiar with this one, so... Ooh, cat games on the NES. I mean, there is Samurai Pizza Cats. That game is quite good. I have played through that one before. I'm trying to remember what it said. I can't think of any. It feels like there should be a lot of them, and I'm just not... For some reason, I'm just not thinking of them right now. Ugh. Okay, I think I've got... I think I know what the pattern is. It's just a case of knowing what to do. No, apparently that thing in the background hurts you. Even though it just looks like part of the background, but whatever. But yeah, that's one that I actually have a standalone copy, like a pirate one, but... So why does this dude kill you in like 5 hits? It seems a bit unfair. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep spamming hits and see if I can kill it before it kills me. Because I don't really know of any other, like, viable strategy. Let me guess, that thing in the background is still gonna hurt me, isn't it? I would bet money on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, play the defensive since I'm on my last hit anyway. No, take this evil dog man, whatever you're supposed to be. Actually, let's check the bombs out, see how that works. Do the bombs work? Nope, doesn't seem like it. They haven't got enough range. Yeah, so this just doesn't have enough range, that's the problem. So it's not really worth bothering with that. It's funny, the bombs I remember being quite effective in Wacky Races. Not quite so much in this. But yeah, it really does have the whole thing of that game where the enemies are just kind of damage sponges still. But it's doable. Kind of learn the pattern. There we go. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. So we got 555 coin. Great. Yeah, what's it doing? It's just like looking at him in the cutscene, I guess. Okay, so that's level 3. Well, I'm on my last life, but while we're here, yeah, let's go to the shop. Like, what is the hammer punch? I want to see what that is. Let's go to the hammer punch and try this other bonus game again. See if I can win. I've forgotten how to do this already. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, you gotta get at least 4 of these in to, for it to count. Or for it to be worth doing this. Okay, I got 5. Yeah. Problem is, I'm not gonna have enough to get an extra life. Yeah. No, it's fine. I want to at least see what the other weapon is, because there's no way I'm gonna beat this on 1 credit, not really knowing this game much going in. So what does this actually do? Is this just like it kills the enemies in 1 hit or something? Also, like on the top it just says cat. Yeah, welcome to cat. Welcome to ball. Okay, so this is just the regular punch, except it like bounces off the ground every time I do it. Oh, okay, I see. I think this is more for, like, platforming rather than actual attacks. I think I get it. Also, it's weird that the cat buildings have dogs in them. Like, have the dogs taken over? I don't know what's going on there. Ugh. Yeah, take that. This city belongs to the cats! I demand it. I was never a dog person anyway. Sorry to anyone who is, but, you know. I grew up around them, and I never got used to them. I don't know what to tell you. Ugh. Oh no. Yep. Welcome to stereotype land. Because it's the early 90s and you had to have that. Oh, that's interesting. The enemy didn't respawn that time. Yeah. So that's the problem with, like, Western themed games. They always had this. Like, always got to have the stereotype just thrown in. Actually, maybe I should use the bombs for this. Wait, what is this? Oh no, this is like that level in Ninja Gaiden 2, where you gotta, like, you're constantly getting blown around by the wind, and you have to make sure you don't get blown off the side. No, let's just try this. Actually, let's see if this works. Ugh. Nope. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I guess hit the dude on the top? Yeah. Okay, well that's, that is Rockin Kats. Not bad, actually. Kinda like that. So, okay, so it does have a continue system. Don't know if it has infinite continues. I guess I'd have to look into it. But yeah, that might be one to go back to off stream, maybe. Okay, we've got another couple of games. You know what? Since we're just playing a Western level, let's play Whomp Em. A whole game based around the West. Yeah, here we go. Also, the title based on a silly pun. Thank you. I'll see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, welcome to Whomp Em starring Wait, what is going on the left? Okay, that's not supposed to be there. I have played this game at least a little bit. And, okay, I just collected what looks like a samurai helmet. Which, I'm pretty sure is not normally something you associate with, yeah, Native Americans. Like, what is that thing on the left? Like, what is that? Okay, more. Yeah, I remember this game. So, yeah, this is a Juuouki game. Originally, this was called Juuouki World 2, which was a sequel to, well, basically a platformer themed around... What was it? It was like Journey to the West. They made a game based on that. Because there are so many games based on that. I mean, obviously, just the amount of Dragon Ball games alone would tell you that. But... yeah, I think Mario 14 is on this. We haven't come across it yet, because it's on one of the other pages, like the page after this one. But yeah, this game, again, the original Juuouki World, it was basically just a complete rip-off of Wonder Boy and Wonderland, which was also on the Master System and like various other consoles. Though I say it was a rip-off, I don't actually know what the licensing situation is. I mean, for all I know, it could actually have been licensed by Sega, but then Juuouki decided to reskin it into something else. I have no idea. It's confusing, that game. Also, I don't know what pressing start does, like it makes a ding sound. I never figured out what it did. But yeah, this game, they essentially took the sequel to that game. So this is basically an original, as far as I'm aware. This isn't really based on anything else. As I say, the first game is essentially Wonder Boy and Monsterland with the serial numbers filed off. This game is kind of its own thing, but again, the original version of this was Journey to the West theme, so it's got this, you know, Chinese theme. Also, yeah, the flickering. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, we had this with Banana Prince as well, and I thought maybe it was like a PAL to NTSC issue. Because that was a, you know, PAL game. But this never got released in PAL region, so it's definitely not that. Hold on. Oh. Okay, you can't bounce off the ground in this one. Unless maybe you need an ability to do it. I just haven't got that. But yeah, as I say, this is got a real Chinese theme to it, and they really didn't go to enough effort to cover that up. I mean, you look at this. I mean, I'm jumping across, like, these spikes made up of bamboo shoots. Yeah, I don't think North America is famous for its bamboo. I'm just saying. In fact, I think this character there just bought, like, the bear or whatever it's supposed to be. I think that's, like, the one sprite they reskinned other than the main character. Because I think in the original it was Panda, but they... Yeah, like, pretty much everything else was kind of kept the same. Like, they didn't really go to enough effort to really try to reskin this one. I mean, this is not far off from, like, one of those Mario ROM hacks. Like, you know, the ones that we saw last time, like Mario 10. Like, this is not far off from that, if I'm being honest, in terms of just effort. Like, maybe a little bit more, but... Yeah. Nope, can't get to that. Yeah, the USA, of course, famed for its bamboo forests. I mean, like, say what you want about, like, that Western level in the last game. Like, at least it actually felt Western. Like, this really does not. It's like, oh, we made the main character a Native American, so, so therefore it's American. Like, what is with this, like, these zombie-looking characters? I don't really get that. Yeah, oh yeah, North America famous for its zombies. Well, actually, I suppose it kind of is in a way, but probably not as much when the game came out. I will say this, the soundtrack is pretty good. Well, for the most part. I have seen a run of this game for... I never really got that far into this game, but I do remember the last level has some pretty, not good music. Like, it's very... like, just droning and just, like, tedious. I don't mean the game, I just mean, like, the music on that last level is just terrible. And it's a shame, because, like, you get songs like this, which sound great. Also, I don't know if I'm missing something here. Like, how am I meant to do this bit? Unless maybe I can grab onto platforms, but... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, this game's not bad from what I remember. I haven't played that far into it. But I remember it being decent enough. Actually, maybe they changed that character as well. I can't remember. Is this like a shield move? I can't remember if that actually does anything. It's a bit like, what's that game? Mario 14. No, what was it? Kaiketsu Yan Shimaru 3? Okay, I gotta learn this. Ugh. There's something to this, I don't know what it is. Also, it seems like you get more health in this. So I feel like I should have died by now. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do there. No! Oh, okay, I did it somehow. I don't know how, because that, that did not look like a good run, but I guess keeping all the health kind of helped. Ooh, the fire level. Yeah, let's do the fire level. Let's see what that sounds like. This is probably one of the hard levels, but I'll give it a go. Oh no. Are these enemies, like, unkillable? Okay, you can kill them, it's just... Oh, I got a longer attack now, like this. Oh, this is gonna be one of those things you jump and then, like, something just hits you from the edge of the screen. Also, like, the level names do amuse me. It's like, yeah, welcome to, like, the fire test. Yeah, that famed Native American fire test. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I'm guessing it's like you gotta bounce off it like Mario style, but... Oh no, you just have to jump immediately, otherwise the thing falls down. Okay, I see. Yeah, this was like a later sort of Jellico game. This is when they started making their own games, because I think before this they mostly handed off the games to, well, Toze. I mean, they were kind of just doing all the Jellico stuff. It wasn't until like 1989, I think, where they started making their own games. Like, What was that game? Spartan X, which I actually did play on this console. Didn't like that one. This one's alright. Certainly plays a lot better than Spartan X, I can tell you that. Even if the theming doesn't really work. It just... Again, they probably could have done a bit more with that. Don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, the Jellico Famicom cartridges, those look nice. Kind of awkward that you can't attack up properly. I mean, you kind of can, but not in the way that I would hope, because you can't just like stick your weapon out and press B and have it like shoot upwards. Like, you can do this, but... Also, yeah, trying not to get killed by the Phoenix. See, Phoenix, there's a good game. Ugh! Okay, that was bad timing, but I somehow got away with it. Also, yeah, the sprite flickering issues. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, no. No! Okay, someone got away with it. Just gonna ignore that. Okay, is it just me, or is the health system... Like, did they hack the health in this one? No, maybe not. Because I noticed, like, it had the copyright information at the beginning, which tells me that this probably isn't a ROM hack. Oh, that's right, yeah. I forgot you only get one life in this game. Oh no, is it multiple lives and they just don't show you dying? Because that'd be kind of weird. Yeah, Squash. I've played that one. That one's okay from what I remember. Okay, well, we've got one more game on this page, and then we'll move on to the next one. Play some Gun-Nac. Yeah, loading my arse. Yeah. So here we go. Play a bit of Gun-Nac. There's no way I'm beating this game, by the way. I've played this game a fair bit, and I think about halfway in, the game just kind of gets really hard. And I can never quite do it. I do like this art in the intro, though. Yeah, like... Oh yeah, we're just going to pretend that this is a loading screen, even though it's obviously just a company logo that they edited. Also, again, this is the English version of the game, which is interesting. They never include the Famicom version. I don't know if maybe the Famicom version of this uses a custom mapper, and that's why they don't use it. Yeah, it kind of just is Gun-Nac again, but just kind of an improved version of it, which is fine by me. I'm down to play this. You know what? There's some good games on this page. I will say that. Some of the better games on this system so far that I've played. Who is generating all the threats? So here we go, Gun-Nac. They took out all the copyright information, but yeah, it is Gun-Nac. What have we got here? Gun-Nac control room. I like this, by the way. Speed has priority. Or sprite. Yeah, I want to see what happens if I say the sprite has priority. I think that swaps out the flickering for lag. And it will just look a little bit better on the stream, so let's do that. And then you got this, like, ricochet of bullets. I think that means, like, if you kill an enemy, like, a bullet just, like, bounces off them and you have to avoid it. And then you've got, yeah, the game levels. Yeah. Actually, I do want to see the ricochet. I mean, there's no way I'm beating this game anyway. I might as well at least see what that's got going on. You've also got this area select, which I think is just... If you die and continue, you can just choose the level to start on up to the one that you got up to, I think. And no, I cannot select this. I know that there are a pirated version of this game where you can choose the level at the beginning. This is not one of them, which is surprising. Yeah, the ricochet is a bit odd, but I figure I might as well show it off. Yeah, so that's what the ricochet does. These bullets... I figure I'd show it off, because you know what? I don't think anyone really tends to show that off anyway. And again, I can't see myself really beating this game anyway. Like, even without the ricochet, I can't get more than, like, halfway in. Here we go. Figure it's a bit of extra challenge. Ooh. Oh, that's right, yeah, if you explode, like, multiple shards of an enemy, all of them turn into bullets. and they tend to go towards you. Oh, they stole sprites from this for a future tank? That's kind of funny. But yeah, this, I mean, is definitely one of the standout games on this device. I mean, again, like, I would say that the games on this page in particular are definitely... Like, I'd say at least half of them are kind of among the better games on this system. You know, like games like this and, you know, Rockin Kats and maybe Spartan X2? I'd have to think about that one. See, I'm kind of struggling to not get hit. Case of learning. Okay, can I show up on the other weapons? Yeah, like even the things that give you the power-ups turn into bullets. Oh no! Yeah, let's get number 5, which is just a laser thing. Yeah, like this is, yeah, definitely, certainly one of the best games you'll find on this. And arguably one of the best games just on the NES, full stop. So, can't really go wrong with that. Though granted, if you play with the ricochet thing, don't expect to get very far. Because, certainly if I had that switched off, I'd get a lot further than this, but... I was like, you know what? Like, no one ever shows this off, I may as well have a look. Yeah, this is like, you know what, let's try a... pacifist run. Okay, you know what, maybe I really should just be using the A button more. Especially since I've got like 10 of those things. Yep, now I've got to fight the boss with like no weapon. Yeah, you try to do this without any power-ups, good luck. It's like something you do on retro achievements. Right, it shows you just how much harder everything is if you don't have the power-ups. It's kind of just like a problem that was endemic with shoot-'em-ups at this time, where they're kind of designed with the expectation that you would just have the power-ups throughout the whole game. So if you die, you may as well just reset. It's one of those things. Okay, here we go. I think it's just a case of always keep moving, because you may notice, I mean, the bullets always go towards where I am when I hit the thing. Or at least they usually do, anyway. Maybe it varies, but certainly some of them do. Okay, I probably didn't want that, but whatever. I do remember that in Gun-Nac, if you collect certain power-ups, or like certain weapons, the game would just go into like full-on berserk mode and just like go out of its way to kill you. Yeah. Mind you, it shows you just how much harder this game is when you have like bullets just constantly come towards you. They're being spawned every time you kill an enemy. This is like something that you would just use purely just to, like, yo, I want to make this game as hard as possible. Yeah, never stop. Wait till I hit the clouds, nobody's pulling me down. Anyway, yeah, I figured I'd show that off for a couple of minutes anyway. So that is Gun-Nac. Kind of wish I could show a bit more of that, but yeah, it shows you just how much harder you can make that game. But that is page 7 done. So yeah, that's also the 14th page. God, there's still another 26 pages. Okay, page 15. Oh no. Okay, page 28. Let's see how bad these games are. So, where are we? Okay, it's this page. Yeah, bet you wish I was playing Gun-Nac now. Oh, just looking at the games on this. So we got Final Blood, Fish Story, Fling Ball. Ugh. I mean, I've already played the games on this page, and I feel like Contest might be worse than all of these. I feel like, you know what, since I did the matching thing recently, let's play Happy Match. just get this one out of the way. Because it's a matching game, really, who cares? Because I played that, what was it, the Fisher-Price game? And, yeah, this is basically that, except that you don't have a computer opponent to play against. Also, why did they rip off music from Mahjong? Well, actually, I know the reason why. It's because the rest of the music is so poor that they kind of needed to give you some kind of respite. But, okay, let's see what we've got going on this. Yeah, so this is just like something they coded in like 5 minutes and call it a day. It's like, you know what? What's something that you can code really quickly? Just a card matching game. Let's do that. Yeah, game completed. Oh, I wish. Well, I suppose. It's like, yeah, we can just easily put this in the game. Here we go, the dove. Oh, well, that's one match already. What have we got? Grapes. Whatever that is. Yeah. Not really testing me that much so far. Also, what is that thing on the right supposed to be? Just like clapping its hands. Well, I was happy until I got to this page. Okay, level 4, which is obviously just level 3 again, but sure. Okay, and there's no pattern to the spawns, but sure. Okay, that was weird. I was trying to select the other thing. Well, it's not Bubsy, I can tell you that for certain. Like, Bubsy is... he's like, yeah, they could not pay me enough to be in this game. I think I know where this song is from, actually. I think this is from 1999 on the Famicom. If anyone's ever played that, I'd be surprised. It's like this board game sort of thing that just... Yeah, sometimes when I move to the left, it just like moves all the way up left. And I don't really understand that. Oh, we did it. Boom! Yeah, I am the card matching master because I haven't lost yet. Oh, and that's the game. Game completed. I'm going to reset so I don't have to hear any of that song anymore. But hey, that's... Look at that. 25 games completed. Wait, is it traced over Elmo? It wouldn't surprise me, because I know there is a game that they did that has Elmo in it. That's one game out of the way. What should we do? Yeah, let's just start from the top. Final Blood. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be attempting this one. This one I remember being, yeah, especially dull even for nice code standards. So, do you know Battlezone for Atari? Well, imagine that only really shit. And that's, yeah, basically what this game is. And also where the buttons don't really seem to work half the time. I was actually playing Battlezone on Atari pretty recently. And you know what? The game's pretty good. It's not great. I don't think it's as good as the arcade game. But there's a lot more to that than there is to this. I'll tell you that. And, like, this is the entire game. Like, you can't move forwards and backwards like in Battlezone, like, you're just stuck on the spot. So all you can do is just pan left and right. And whenever you see something appear on screen, shoot it. And that's the whole game. Like, there aren't things that you're supposed to avoid shooting. Like, there's just nothing of interest. It's like they saw Battlezone Atari and was like, yeah, let's make that. Unfortunately, they got their entire concept of the game just from looking at screenshots and not actually playing it. So, like, they forgot to put half of the mechanics in the game. It's just... yeah. Ugh. Like, this is it. And, like, the way that you beat the levels in this is you have to let the timer run out. So, like, I have to wait for another, like, 2 minutes... 10 seconds or whatever it is. Like, they couldn't even get the timer to display correctly. Like, look at that. It's like 2.0 minutes. It's like they couldn't just put 2 minutes and however many seconds I have. Even though they were able to do that in other games. So I don't know if this is maybe just like the intern programmer who didn't really know how that worked. Also, wait, I know this song. Hold on, let me mute this. Let me get the original song up here, because I know this is ripped off. Let me get this on screen. Not on screen, but let me make so you can hear this. It's this song, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely this one. Yeah, the Yo Noid music. Yo Noise Code! Here's where you make some better music for your games. Yeah. Avoid the Noid? Well, I mean, people say avoid the Noid. I say just... yeah, avoid Final Blood. That's what I say. Fish story. Let's see what this is about. What is the fish story? Oh, wait, I remember this game, yeah. Yeah, this is just a rip-off of Shark Shark, isn't it? It's funny, because I was watching Otis Beer a couple of days ago, and he was playing, what was it, Feeding Frenzy, which is kind of like this, only, you know, better. Like, what is this UI? Like, why is the UI made up of dead fish? Like who made this? Also, okay, we just got a timer, which I think makes me faster for some reason. Okay, I do know that this power-up, whatever I got, does not make you invincible. You might think it does, but no, I remember when Giant Bomb played this game, and it's like, I'm not invincible! Also, yeah, amazing song, by the way. Yeah, actually, I will try playing this one, because I don't know how many levels this game has. This one may go on forever, but it may actually have more to it. I don't know. Maybe this game actually does end when you get far enough into it. Okay, I'm going to assume the smugfish would kill me if I touch it. So you can only eat ones that are up to a certain size, and then anything above that just kills you. Because that's generally how these games work. I swear I played... what was it? Hexapod War? I think I played that on this, didn't I? Just basically this. But just... yeah. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to turn the sound back on. Not that you want to hear it anyway, but... yeah, you may as well get to enjoy it with me. Ugh. This brings back memories of, like, the Sharks game from Action 52. And I can't decide which is worse. I mean, both of them are pretty miserable, but... at least with Action 52 Sharks, there was, like, just a button combination that let you quit the game. Yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, the Hyper Olympic song? Is this meant to be Hyper Olympic? Doesn't sound like it. Unless it's just that bad that it's just... can't even recognise it. Hold on, let me, where is... because I'm trying to focus on getting the redeem. No, and I just froze in place. Great.
And this soundtrack.
Yeah, it's kind of how I feel right now. Oh! No, sod off. I'm trying to eat fish. Also, I don't know which one gives me the, like, power-up that lets me end the level. Oh, it's... okay, so you don't need the power-up to end the level. I thought it was, like, once that timer started, that was, like, the countdown for the level to finish, but... no, I guess it's just eat enough fish and then you win. No, apparently bubbles kill you now. Oh. You know a game is bad when bubbles kill you? Like, okay, in what games do bubbles kill you? I guess, like, half of the Amiga mascot platformers, but other than that... I can't really think of any others. I mean, I'll give them credit, like, they are trying to do a little bit more with this idea than usual. It's like, you know what, we're just gonna just throw a bunch of other enemies into the game. So, you know, I'll give them credit, like, at least this tries. Doesn't necessarily succeed, but, you know, an attempt was made. Which is more than I can give to something like, you know, Wonder Ball or, you know, Wild Worm or whatever, where it's just like... it's like, what are you even doing? Like, does Wild Worm even count as a game? I'm not entirely convinced. Well, yeah, I suppose Minesweeper Castle does count. Okay, Minesweeper Castle is the exception. Let's say that. But even then, I mean, your weapon isn't really that great. It's not especially effective. It's always just the audio that really gets me with these games. Just like... No. Yep. You're not invincible when you get that, even though it looks like you should be. Because, you know, nice code. Well, that's a fish story. Got that one out of the way. Okay, let's see. Fling Ball. I seem to recall this one just being... well, just nonsense. Okay, score is just a bunch of lines, apparently. Also, yeah, so this... I don't understand this game. I think I've played this before. So I just got, like, a gun. I think the concept is that you're meant to be on a game show. And this is it. And you kind of just randomly switch between attack and defense with, like, no real explanation. Because, like, it's not like there's any kind of transition when it changes. Like, it doesn't even change, like, the colour of the character that's in the middle of the screen. Which they could have done, but they didn't. Yeah, this is a game where you need the manual for it. You know, that manual that totally exists for this game. Also, if they shoot upwards, you just can't do anything. Yeah, I'm just going to just mash the A button, see how far I get. Yep, this is how you win. Just mash buttons. And just, like, hope the thing isn't in the way. But the thing is, if they shoot high, you can't get the thing anyway. Yeah. Okay, well, that time I wasn't in the right thing. Not that you can tell where you're supposed to position yourself, because they only have, like, two... I mean, they've only got, like, two sprites anyway. It's like the one pointing straight up, and the one pointing all the way to the side. It's just like, they took a, like, you know, penalty shootout thing, and was like, yeah, we're just gonna just take that, and just, like, turn it into, like, the world's dumbest game show. That isn't the world's dumbest game show. That isn't the heads or tails game show. And I think I actually did beat this game on stream as well. So you know what? We're just gonna move on. That's just it's not even worth my time to play through it again. I'm like, yeah, I've got better things to do with my time. The Forest Adventure. Here we go. Yeah, part of the Nature Clan series. By the way, you do get these credit screens on some of the games. I figure I'll just show that off. Yes, here we go. This actually is one of the more interesting ones. This is a, well, just straight up platformer. Which, they did not do many of those. I mean, they've done this. There's one called Jump Jump. Where you're just going up a waterfall. This one, you're just jumping on small platforms and trying to collect gems. And that's the whole game. But you know what? It works. It certainly works better than the last few games. Like, this one actually kind of makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, you're at Red Bowling, have to jump on platforms. It's like, finally, an actual game, sort of. Even though you do kind of fall through the platform on occasion, because the collision detection is a bit off. But I mean, again, I would take this any day over, you know, Wild Worm or anything like that. Or the Happy Match game. Happy Match game, Happy Match game, Happy Match game. Happy Match game. Okay. Also, sometimes you go through the gems, I don't really understand that. And I'm also not sure how many levels are in this. I can't remember. I feel like I've played through this on stream before. I will play through this one, though. Just to see if it actually changes up anything. I know there's at least 10 levels. Because otherwise they wouldn't have that 0 in the counter between levels. So I feel like the sound effects might be ripped off from something, but I don't know what. Ugh. Yes, functions better than a Yon game, though, to be fair, you could say that for just about anything. It's like saying, yes, my... like, why, yes, my, my driving skills are better than that of Corpse. Well, I would hope so. Oh, this is interesting. Yep, gotta get inside the door. It's not a secret anymore. Now that we've opened up the door. Okay, here we go. I had Windows Vista back in the day. Though, to be fair, I mean, I would probably take Windows Vista over, you know, Windows 11. Because Windows Vista had at least some of those cool, like, games built in. Like, it had a version of Mahjong Solitaire. Is it Mahjong Titans, I think? That's a good game. I like that one. Yeah, Ink Ball. What was Ink Ball again? Is that the one with the, like, diagonal pieces and you have to place them down to make them bounce a certain way? Is it that game or is it something else? Because I know I've played it, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Mind you, actually, speaking of Windows, I was in a charity shop today and I picked up a couple of CDs. They actually had a copy of Hard Edge for the PlayStation. Like, just the disc. I picked that up because I'm kind of curious to see what that's like. It looks a bit like Resident Evil, but not quite. I don't know if that's actually what it's like, but it's what the screenshots I looked at make it look like to me. Which is fine by me, I'm down for that. Yeah, that is the game. But yeah, I picked that up. Disc on it looks a bit scratched, so I might have to see if I can get it fixed up. Try that out. And yeah, they also had a copy of Microsoft Golf for Windows 95, which is a game I've never played, and I'm interested to see if that's any good. It's not one I'm familiar with. I wonder if you get extra lives if you get enough points. Though, let's be honest, this is maybe a... Yeah, I mean, you put this up against, like, Rockin Kats. How do I do this? I'm not sure this is quite on that level. Though, to be fair, I mean, as far as nice code games go, this one would rank pretty high. In fact, it did rank pretty high. I did a whole list ranking all these games. And it's like, you had this game, and then you had, like, Submarine, and then, like, the Titanic bootleg above that. And then, below this game, a Sea of Tat. Lynx? I don't think I've played that one. Presumably not Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done Legend of Zelda Golf yet. I just put a quick caching game. I mean, they've done Mario Tennis. I mean, you know, I don't think Legend of Zelda Golf is really that much of a stretch beyond that. Also, it feels like some of these gems are impossible to... Okay, I don't know what happened there. Some of these gems are just impossible to get. That was a Yong moment. Just falling through the platform. It's like I'm playing Rockman 8 all over again. During the Wii era. Yeah, it feels like the sort of thing they would have done back then, but didn't. But I mean, they did make Wii Sports Golf, and that is a good game. No, and apparently I lost. Okay, because I went through the platform. Ooh, you know, I've never played that one. Is that the one that has 3D Pinball Space Cadet, or is that something else? Anyway. Yeah, I suppose we'll, leave Forest Adventure there, because I'm lost. Oh well. Fruit Gift! Oh, I remember this one. With its amazing title screen of a caveman and some fruit. This one, I don't get it. Like, this one is just like, what the hell? Like, I know what it is, but it's also, like, why would anyone play this? Like, none of these match up... Oh, I see. Yeah, so it's just, you gotta match all the things in time. Okay, that sound effect is definitely taken from, Mahjong, I think. Do these cycle through, or is it random which one you get? I don't really get this one. I know you can't get enough of my impressions of this game's music. So we go. We've got the pear. We've got that thing. What do I have left? Strawberry! Get the strawberry! No, there's another thing left. Pineapple. Ugh. Okay, we did it. Nice spamming the pause sound effect. Okay, so I think it seems to be the same pattern every time, but... yeah, I'm not quite getting this one. Oh. Grapes, let's go. Okay, so pear is done, we don't need that. Okay, so I think I understand how this game works. It's just, yeah, kind of dull. I mean, you can probably tell that just from looking at it. How many pears are on this level? Yeah, we're just gonna... oh. Just got so many of those. Nothing but pear. Oh. Yep. Okay, we're doing it now. You're on it now, yeah! Oh, okay. I'm glad the game counted that. Do these cycle through in order, or is it literally random? I don't know. I don't think I trust this game. Yeah, like, all of these I've matched up, and it doesn't get rid of them out of the rotation once you've done it. But look at this, like, I'm literally just waiting. There's no way to speed this up. Okay. What game is that? Oh. Okay, we got one. We got two. And we got three. Oh! Yeah, we're doing it now. I don't know how many levels this game has, but we'll see, I guess. Actually, we probably won't, the way I'm playing. No, I was a bit late in the uptake on that one. You know what? I got an idea. What happens if I just, like, spam, like... just down and, like, left and right. Okay, this doesn't seem to be working. I was wondering if it was, like, possible to cheese the game by just, like, mashing the D-pad a lot, but... oh, come on, I had that! I pressed left, and the game didn't count it. I think I might have pressed it a bit early, but still. Ugh. Rip-de-doo, apples and pears. You know, like, London speakers always confuse me. I've got to be honest. It's one of those things I'm just like, yeah, you just speak different. Okay, what's the thing I've got to match up? Is it pineapple, I think? Yes, okay. No, wait, where's the strawberry? No! Great, now I'm going to have to, like, wait another eternity for the... okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. So they first appear on the right, and then they appear on the left, I think? Okay, I get it now. It took me a little while to get it, but I got it. But it's so confusing to read, just the interface. Like, why would they be on the right first? Yeah, see, now I'm just doing this. Okay, so... yeah, I think it is a predetermined order, isn't it? Okay, so I gotta swap to pineapple, then I gotta get the pineapple. Ugh! Bastard! Yeah, I'll give it this. It's more engaging than some of the other games, if nothing else. It's like desperately trying to match up fruits. Okay, but now that I've figured out the trick, I just look at the right-hand side of the screen and just try to get the right fruit. Yeah, here we go. How do I do that? Okay, so is it like strawberry first or whatever it is? Oh. It doesn't tell you how long this pattern is too. You just have to know. I mean, the weather, it's, I don't know, like 15 degrees, maybe a bit less. I mean, the cold is going away. I mean, it is, you know, first day of spring. But, like, look at how long this pattern is. Like, if you miss it, you're done. It's like that one round in Cheggers Party Quiz. Okay, so we need thing, then strawberry, and then... But, like, look at how many, like, fruits I have to cycle through. Like, if I don't get the one that the game demands, I'm done. And it seems to just pick the next one at random, so it's just like... Yeah, you didn't get the one you need. And you can't cycle backwards. So if you cycle too fast and you go past the one you need, you're done. Absolutely not. This game is terribly designed. It's just like you can't even cycle backwards through the fruits. Like, it's just like who designed this? And why were they allowed to release this game? It's just, ugh. Yeah, like... Oh, and it makes you redo the whole level. I don't think so. You know what? For that, I quit that game. Like that was the game giving you the middle finger for daring to play it. Speaking of which, just play Ghost Castle. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, so you might remember Contest, where they essentially took, like, the boss section out of... what was the game called? Yeah, they took the boss section out of the game Saboteur, which was an unreleased Atari game. And this game, they've basically taken the other part, where you're trying to, like, destroy a, like, rocket ship or whatever it is. They've essentially just taken that. And, yeah, it was just like, okay, we're just going to just do that then. Yeah, this is kind of just that, but bad. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, well, at least I can hold down the button to shoot. But yeah, this is basically, we took an Atari game and ruined it. Just through making tons of unnecessary changes. And splitting the game into multiple games. And this is it. I'm pretty sure you can't actually beat this game. I think this is one of those that, like Contest, it just goes on forever. So, it doesn't matter how many levels of this I beat, because the game's just going to go on forever anyway. But this is how you play it. You just sit on the left side of the screen and just shoot up, and then that's it. This is all you do. But, like, you see the amount of health I've got as well. Like, look at that. It's got this massive health bar that I think refills after each level. Yeah, you want to talk bottom tier, you're looking at this game right here. It's kind of a shame, too, because, like, Saboteur is alright in its original form. Like, the original Atari game, it's a little bit on that sort of incomprehensible... You might want to have the manual for this game sort of thing. But, I mean, you compare it to the last game. Ugh. The sad part is, this is probably still better than the previous game, and I still wouldn't want to play it for more than 2 minutes. Yeah. And as I say, I mean, this is it. Like, this is all you do in the game. It's like Action 52 quality. Yeah, it was going to be an 18 game, and then they just cancelled that version as well. And since this game really doesn't change beyond what we've already seen, I'm just going to move on. It's not even really worth playing that any further than that. Because it's going to take ages to die as well, and there is no ending, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's play Greeds. I want to see what Greeds is. Oh, it's this game. Yeah, Greedy. Yep, whoever made this game sure was. Oh, there's graphics. Yep, my eyes burn already and I've only just started playing. Okay, well, at least you can't press the opposite direction you're going in to immediately die. Like, they were at least smart enough to get that in. But yeah, just... Yep, you ever play that Snake game on mobile phones? Well, here it is in 8-bit form. Yep, we made that. And inserted this music that's designed to kill your ears. Yeah, that's the sad part. Like, Fire Dragon's soundtrack also sucks, and it still sounds better than this. Because at least it's not as high-pitched. Oof. Yep, that's a Twitch moment. This is it. So I get the feeling this is probably one of those other games that just goes on forever. I don't know if this one has an ending, but I wouldn't count on it. Yeah. You think we just have a do-over on Gun-Nac instead? No. Worth a try, wasn't it? I'm thinking about whether to do a stream tomorrow. I mean, I think I'll be out in the afternoon, so maybe I'll do that in the evening. So, how are you enjoying the tunes? That car from Jungle Book? Wait, what was that? Okay, I don't remember that version. I guess that's a version I never played, because I don't remember that at all. Yeah, he's certainly not in this version, I can tell you that. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. You know what? Yeah, you probably would take Raid over this. Something's unknown. I don't know what it is right now. Yeah, would you want to play this game again? No way! Oh, Dasty Snakes? I don't remember him being in that. I remember a Dasty Snakes, I don't remember that. Oof. I mean, this game may as well be Raid. This might as well be a Raid music video, just this. Yep, that just about sums it up. But yeah, I think this is one of those games that goes on forever too. I don't think you can beat it. It's just one of those... It gets to a certain point and then the game just becomes impossible. At least it speeds up, I guess. Like the rest of that. Yeah, you ever seen that Tron Light Cycle scene? You ever wonder what it would be like if it was the most boring thing ever? You might be looking at it. You know, it's funny, like, I look at the graphics here, something about this, it makes me think of the snake level from Battletoads, even though it's nothing like that. And I don't really care for Battletoads, but at least Battletoads was like a real game. Yeah, Snafu had the jams. This kind of doesn't. It's like, you know, like Serpent on Game Boy. Like, that game had the jams. And it also kind of had more going on as well. So I'm going to make the snake super long. I know, please don't tell me that this game is more than like 10 levels. Because I don't think I can take that. Actually, what happens if I crash after I beat the level? I kind of want to see that. Just like, if I crash at the end, does it just like end the level? Or does it force me to redo the level? I'm going to test that out here, actually. Assuming I don't die. I mean, thankfully the controls on this controller are fine, so at least I can control the game decently. Yeah, after you get 50 gems... I'm trying to read the chat as I play this, by the way. No, I messed up. I've got to assume touching the things in the middle kills you. Because that's what, like, every version of this does. I don't know. Like, there was that game on Windows, Rattler's Race, that came with... What was it? Entertainment Pack. Like, it was on that. And that was made in, like, the early 90s, and it's light years ahead of this. Had a lot more options, for one thing. Yep, gotta go all the way to the corner and hope I don't die. There we go. and we died. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about all I can stand of that. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got Golden Bird, Hammer and... Oh, God. I know what Hammer and Nail is. Let's do Golden Bird first. I think this may be one I've played through before. Also, this tune. I was going to say this is making me think of another tune, but it's really not. Like, if this made me think of another tune, I'd be like, you know, I never want to hear that tune again. Pizza Worm? I don't know what that is. It's not one I've heard of. But yeah, here we are, Golden Bird. You think this game is golden? Yeah, I'll give it that. That bird graph looks cool, even though you only get to see it on screen for a second. So it goes into the demo. Yeah, I remember this. So this is the one where... Is it just you collect the hearts? No, you have to go up to the cages, I think. Oh. And then get killed. Because the enemies spawn at the edge of the screen without warning. Also, yeah. Like, remember what I said about the controls in Burger Time being kind of awkward? This is kind of like that, only slower and a bit choppier. But yeah, this controls like Burger Time, where you can't anticipate corners, which just makes it kind of awkward to play. Oh god, the fake VHS filter. See, that just makes me think of that one really bad episode of the AVGN, where he had the fake VHS filter over the whole thing. And it just made the video just unwatchable. I mean, granted, it would have still been rubbish anyway. But, yeah, that was just like the extra layer of bad. Do you think this game is the AVGN Indiana Jones video of games? Well, no, of course not. That doesn't make any sense. Stage 2! Okay, can I get on the ladder? I can. Oh, okay, now the game seems to be moving a bit faster, which is slightly odd. I don't really understand that. At least I could stack hearts. So I'll give it some credit. At least I can do that. Also great sound effects. Pew! Ugh. Okay, I'm sure I've seen that face somewhere. Like in like a real like NES Famicom game. Oh no, I'm trying to remember where it's from. I think it's from a Game Boy game, isn't it? It's like a similar graphic. But yeah, this is the whole game. You just walk up to cages. Ugh. I'm sure I've played something that's a bit like this, but better. And not Burger Time, like something that's closer to this game. But yeah, this is kind of it. I think I actually did beat this game on stream in the past as well. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I mean, I've had experience with VHS, and you'd think someone born in like the early 80s would know how VHS works. I would hope so, anyway. I don't know, like, I actually remember being just blindsided by that episode, because, like, I hadn't watched AVGN in a while, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to watch this new AVGN video, and it turns out to be, like, the worst video we ever made. Or one of the worst. I mean, this game's playable enough. Give it that. I mean, it works. Okay, stage 4. What have we got? It's a bit simple, though. Like, this feels like... Oh, okay, I'm pretty sure I wasn't in contact with that. Feels like that may have been a bit busted on the game's part. Yeah, I mean... Here's the thing, like, this game is not great, but it's maybe better than that AVGN video. It's so unfair! Fuck! I'm just thinking about, like... just him just going, fuck! He's just like, ugh. Okay, stage 5, let's do it. Oh, wait! Okay, I lose a life every time I get hit. I thought I was, like, hits. Okay, I was misreading that. I was like, why did the game just suddenly get faster? I don't remember this. interesting. Ugh, give me the life. Whoa! Yeah, see how fast that thing is. Ooh. See that for a clutch play? Boom! Yeah, famously the worst Indiana Jones game. Okay, stage 6. What have we got going on here? I'm pretty sure this game does end. Pretty sure it's possible to beat it. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the extra life while I can. Ugh! Yeah, this genuinely does feel like an Action 52 game. And I don't mean, like, it's broken like an Action 52 game. I mean, like, it's got that kind of feel. Also, I like that it said that it timed out. And... so it timed out and now won anyway. I don't think the timer works properly, because, yeah, I definitely should have lost. But then the game's just like, you know what? You've played this long enough, we'll just give you the win. Yes. Yeah. Ugh. So that's Golden Bird. We can add that to the games completed list. Okay. I'm gonna reset that. Hammer and Nail is one that I've been looking forward to, actually, just because this game is so unbelievably bad. I could explain this game to you and you wouldn't believe it if you hadn't seen it in action already. So, this game. So yeah, you got hammer, you got nails. Okay, what you gotta do is you gotta hit the nails into these X's. This is how the game works. With this amazing tune. There we go. I'm just gonna just sit here and just wait for this nail to go over this X. Oh, like they actually released this game. It's like, how? Like, this is all you do. You just wait over the thing. And you wait for the nails to go over the X. And that's literally what you do. Like, you can't do anything to influence their movement. Which you would think would be a critical part of a game like this. Would be like, okay, you need some way to get the nail to move to wherever it is. No, this is it. This is all you do. Because the B button does nothing. Like, you can't do anything with the B button. Select button doesn't do anything. Start port is it. A button does this. And, yeah, just... Well, depends on how you define that, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, those early AVGN episodes were often gold, though. I mean, I'm certainly nothing compared to that. Yeah, that's the game. Just... I mean, the fact that this game got released is insane to me. And, like, I mean, the audio really kind of just compounds everything. Like, yeah, this is the same track that you signed off on for this game. Yeah, I mean, it's not only that the gameplay is basic, it's that it is so badly designed to, like, an obvious extent. Like, this is the video game equivalent of Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. It's like, this is obviously shit. Like, how did you release it in this state and said that this was good enough? I love just how like, the same kind of glitches out when you beat the level. I think that about sums it up. I don't know how many levels this game has, but I'll tell you this much, it's more than I'm willing to play. That is a hammer and nail. That's all you need to see of that one, trust me. It does not change up from there. Well, certainly not in any way that's worth caring about. So, well, we got those ones done pretty quick. So let's move on to, yep, after page 28, got to do page 29. So let's see what these games are like. So now we get to do these games. Actually, yeah, let's take a look at Jump Jump, since I mentioned this one earlier. With this, like, rejected Ed, Ed and Eddie character. Whatever that's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm going to do this one first, just because I'm kind of interested. I mean, this kind of feels like the other half of what the other game should have been. Like, the, what was it called? I'm trying to remember the name. I've already forgotten. Forest Adventure. That was the name. Like, if they mashed this game up with the Forest Adventure game, like, just have it, switch between levels, or types of levels, maybe there would be something to this. Yeah, so this is... I mean, I've played other versions of this that have just, like... Well, audio that's on par with just the last few games that we've seen. So, this not having it can only be a good thing. Also, I don't really get what the point of the turtles are. They're just kind of there to get in the way. But you never run out of health. Like, there aren't enough enemies to run out of health on. So I don't really understand the point of that. Yeah, because I got my health back anyway. It's like that game where you go up the screen, like up 100 or whatever it's called, but just like, we made that, and yeah, we just made that. It's like they saw Super Mario 2 and was like, yeah, we can do that. Unfortunately, they could not. Like, look at that, you can't even get up the thing because the platform is so shit. Ugh. Also, it makes you redo the whole level. In fact, I'm just going to make it a rule. If these nice code games, they make you redo the level, I'm just going to skip it. I'm just like, no. Not doing it. Oh, you know what? We have to do Magic Egg. Because you might remember Wonder Ball, a game that I spent half an hour playing on one of the other streams. And this is kind of like that, except it's not. So this one... Okay, well, firstly, the controls are inverted. You have to press B for the one on the right, and A for the one on the left, which, again, is opposite of what it's supposed to be. So I think that does confirm my suspicions that the controls in Wonder Ball are just straight up reversed, because they're reversed here as well. But this is basically Wonder Ball, only... I don't know, just kind of fucked up in different ways. Like, it really is. Also, yeah, the classic, like, plug-and-play menu song. And this is it. Just thing appears, and then if it looks angry, you press the button to kill it. And that's the whole game. That's all you do. Like, this is it. Like, even Wonder Ball at least had more going on. Not much more, but there was at least a little bit more. Oh, also the pause button doesn't work. I tried to pause and it wouldn't let me. So you can't cheese the pause button like you could in that game. Here you're just kind of stuck. It's like, how did they even come up with these games? I guess it's, you know, when you have to come up with 100 games in like a week. This is the kind of thing you end up with. I mean, you look at Action 52 and some of the games on there, it's like, okay, you play as a pair of fingers and you have to flick things. Yeah. I think you just lose points. And that's it. That's all that happens. Oh, See, the controls keep messing me up, because... Like, who was like... Okay, like... I don't get it. Yeah, like, I lost points for hitting that one, but gained points for hitting the other one that looks just like it. Yeah, I think I might have said this when I played Wonder Ball, but, like, this is idiot gaming. Like, this is games that only an idiot would play. Hence why I'm playing it. But it's like, no, we can't let the angry thing in the machine. We have to kill that. Because, nice code logic. I mean, they do literally have a game where you go around killing deer. So, you know. Can't say I'm really too surprised by the existence of this game. Okay, I'll turn the audio off for this one. Even though this is far from the worst audio you'll find on any of these games. But, yeah, let me know if you want me to turn it back on for the next game. Yeah. And, like, what is with the, like, flashing effect on the bottom? Like I'm supposed to be moving forwards, except that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would I be moving? Like, this looks like it should just be a stationary room. You know what? No, I'm just gonna... No, I'm just gonna do the Mr. T thing, and I'm just gonna...
Quit your jibber jabber! You ain't hurt! You pathetic! Ah!
Yeah. It's kind of how I feel about the whole situation. Oh, hold on. I turned the wrong thing off. There we go. Yeah, kind of sums up these last games up, really. I want to see if I can get all of these games out of the way, and then hopefully play something good next time. At least we'll get some of these out of the way. So, like, what happens if I just sit here and just let the level play itself? I assume it's a case of, like, you lose and then you have to redo the whole game, but... No. Okay. Take too long. Okay, do you want the audio back on for the next game? Was it Ice Ocean? Yeah, here we go. I think I've played this one before. I remember this. So, this one, I think, is actually a rip-off of No Escape, which is an Atari game that I haven't actually played that much of, but yeah, this is basically a rip-off of that. Where they were like, okay, we're just gonna make... we're gonna make No Escape for, like, a plug-and-play. So, presumably, there was some sort of Imagic or Activision or whoever plug-and-play that was in development, and then it got cancelled. But then they were like, okay, we don't want to put our work to waste, so we're just going to, yeah, release, like, a reskinned version of it. Yeah, it's not one I'm that familiar with. I need to, like, take a bit of time out and actually play that one, because I don't have that game. Like, I'm not that familiar with Magic's games. I know a few of them. Like, Demon Attack is pretty good, but then I play... what was the other one they did? Dragonfire? That one's not good. I wish it was good, but it just kind of isn't. It's one of those games I feel should be good, but it's just kind of overly cheap in just ways that aren't fun. Just like, yep, now the game just suddenly becomes impossibly fast, and you're kind of just done. Yeah, they had interesting cartridges, I can certainly tell you that. I've got a couple of their games. I have Demon Attack and... what's the other one? Star Voyager? Not the NES games. It's a different thing. Well, yes. I might as well just play this one while I'm here, because I feel like this is one I could beat. I think I can do this one. I think I can beat Ice Ocean. Yeah, this one's a bit weird. Like, you gotta drop things. Oh, I forgot you can cancel the things out. I forget if this game has a time limit. I think it does. Was it a PAL game? Maybe that explains the quality, because, I mean, if it's just like they just took a PAL game and reskinned it, like one that was like made in Taiwan, that maybe wasn't up to the usual standard. I mean, that would explain it, because, again, don't really care much for that one. I don't know. Some people like it, but didn't do much for me. Oh, there we go. Mr. Postman. Oof. I kind of like Mr. Postman. I know Mr. Postman's not very good, but I kind of enjoy that one for what it is. Like, it's silly, but in ways that kind of amuse me. Okay, that's one down. That's two down. Okay, I'm getting this. Killing it. By it, I do mean the fish. Bobby is going home. Yeah, I've played that one. But that's just one where you just constantly walk to the right, isn't it? Like, there were several games like that on Atari. Like, there was one called Clown Downtown, which is a great title. I've played Clown Downtown. I think it was actually on the TV Boy. God, E.T. go come. You want to talk incomprehensible, you're talking that game. I mean, people talk about the E.T., like the actual E.T. game being incomprehensible. No, E.T. Go Come is worse. Like, I could never make sense of that game. Like, I could beat E.T., I could never beat that one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Also, make sure you don't hit yourself with the blocks. Kind of important. Actually, the fact that they go faster makes them easier to hit, I think. Just because they cover more ground as they're moving. Like that. Took almost no time at all. I mean, this is one of the better Nice Code games for what it's worth. Like, this one's actually playable. But again, I think this is one of the better Nice Code games because they were just ripping off an existing game. Again, I need to go back and, like, play the real version of the Small. It's one I'm not as familiar with as I'd like to be. No, couldn't quite get that one. Ugh. No. So trying to get the last invader, Space Invaders. I couldn't even tell what happened there. You guys got hit by the straight bullet. Yeah, see, this just feels like, yeah, more luck than skill trying to get the last one. I'm sure there's a method that I just never figured out. Yeah, the TV Boy is a very interesting system. I wouldn't mind actually trying to do that for this series. Maybe that could be the follow-up. The problem is that, well, most of the games on it really don't have an ending. Just kind of where the issue comes from. Trying to do it for this series, it just wouldn't really make sense. Actually, no, I don't think this has a time limit, does it? I think it's just health. There we go. I mean, at least the hit detection kind of works in this one. Oh god, IQ 180. I actually figured out how to play that one, and trust me, it's not worth it's not worth figuring out. At least they changed up the enemy patterns in this one. Okay, stage 8. Let's do it. You know what's sad? I can't beat the games that were on that first page I did on the stream. I can beat these games. The Flying Man. Everyone's favourite. Like, imagine the Flying Man, except they just have not Superman theme. Do 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 do. It's just like an inventor style edit. Also, gotta be honest, this version feels a bit easy. Pretty sure No Escape was harder than this. Play the original. Pretending I'm the Superman. Okay. Also, why is the mermaid topless? Like, they couldn't have given her a bra? Yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. Episode. Okay, what's this level? Oh, okay, it's this one again. But the enemies maybe have smaller hitboxes? Is that what's going on? Also, I do note the fact that only the bottom one shoots, which is really points to this being an Atari reskin, because that's the sort of thing they did do on Atari back in the day. Like, if you ever played Demon Attack, it was like, they'd have enemies that shot at you, but only the one on the bottom would ever actually do that. Okay, that's just bad timing. Okay. Aha! So, I mean, this is the... It's like 15th or 16th page? Yes, this is the 16th, so we're essentially 2/5 of the way there. We're getting towards the halfway point, but we're not quite there yet, I'm afraid. I mean, maybe I can finish this page today. Depends on how long these games take. I mean, some of them I'll probably just skip through, like Jump, for instance. I'm sorry, you make me replay a level in, like, a nice code game? It's not happening. You can sod off if you think I'm doing that. Like, some of these games, like the real games, let's say. No, sod off. No, I am the Lizard Queen. There we go. But yeah, it'd be great to get all these nice code games out of the way. Maybe not all in one go, but... You know. Yep, and that is the game. It just ends after level 10, so... It's another game completed today. Hooray! Anyway. So that's that. What else have we got? Oh, IQ Champion! Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah, do you want to be the IQ Champion? Presented to us by Dongjin Techno. I don't know who that is. Yeah, speaking of reskinned games, yeah, you remember that game Buzz Bombers on television? Well, yeah, here's the nice code version. It's literally just that, except that you get infinite shots. Because in the original, like, you lose lives if you run out of shots, but here you never run out. Like, what is that character design? I feel like they maybe ripped that off from something, but I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, this is kind of like... I mean, the original was kind of... Well, a variation on Centipede, I suppose. Got a little bit of that going on. Certainly not as good as Centipede, but it was interesting enough. Yeah, there are so many versions of this game. I mean, on this console alone, there's probably like 10 versions of it. This, I think, is the first one we've come across, but I'm pretty certain there are other versions of this that are on this system. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to play this version. If we do come across any repeats, I'm just going to skip them. Like, I'll show them for like a minute and then just move on. That's kind of the thing about getting through these games is there are a fair few repeats. Certainly when it comes to the nice code games, like, a lot of them are kind of just the same game with different graphics. And this, I'm pretty sure, is one of the ones that does get repeated a bunch of times. So it's, yeah, it's kind of just this over and over again. I don't know what this thing is, but... Does this one end? I feel like it might. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I remember playing this. I think eventually the game just gives up and then just goes back to the title screen. Like, just like the last game, actually. At least there's no music in this one. It's kind of a shame when I have to cite that as a positive, but... I mean, considering what most of these other games sound like, I'll take it. Okay. 151. Oh yeah, there is a version of this on that. It's not this version, but... But, like, why is this game called IQ Champion? Like, you think that would be the name of, like, a quiz game. Ooh, speaking of which, maybe I will do a quiz game tomorrow. Considering it. Because I do like my quizzes. Ooh, I kind of want to do that tomorrow, see if there's any interesting ones I can find. So I mostly was doing, like, 80s songs. Yeah, I'm not really feeling as if my IQ is being tested. Like, maybe it's IQ Champion. Like, my character is just called Ick. Because I don't know why else it would be called that. Or maybe it's, like, maybe this is, like, the world's worst sequel to Intelligent Cube. That doesn't even have cubes in it. Yeah, this is it. Kill the enemies, and then it goes to the next level. Yeah. Not gonna lie, this one might be a little bit on the easy side. Because, I mean, we're on level... What's this, level 7? Level 8? I mean, the interface is confusing, but I think this is level 8. Like, I've only just started playing, and I'm already that far in, so... I mean, this one goes by super fast. Just like the bees. Or whatever those things are. I mean, not all of these games are that bad. I mean, a lot of them are, let's be fair. But I mean, you know, Ice Ocean is playable enough. It wasn't, like, offensively bad. I mean, you look at games like Magic Egg and World Worm. I mean, it really does not do them any favours, let's be fair. But yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure the original version of this just goes on forever, isn't it? It's just like a high school game. Oh no, we did it! We beat the game! 9 levels, and then the game just kind of ends. Well, it's another one for the win counter. It's kind of a shame that I think most of these games that I've actually beaten so far have been the nice code games. That is unfortunate in its way. But it's great to get these out of the way so I don't have to think about them. Island. This might be another one I can beat, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, Nature Clan Island. Yeah. Thank you, Wofire, Jennifer, and Wind. Great names. Wofire? Wofire? I don't know. This one's just weird. It's like they played Kick or Cubicle and was like, let's make a game that's a bit like that, but also we're going to do our own thing with it. I never quite got this one. It's like, you have eggs, and then you kick them, but if the egg becomes sentient, you have to avoid it. Like, like that's the game they came up with. I mean, it's weird, I'll give it that. This is probably one of the ones worth playing just because how weird it is. And you know what, I will give them some credit. Honestly, the music in this one is not bad. Like, this song is actually okay. Like, it doesn't irritate me like so many of the other ones. Problem is, if the egg transforms when you're next to it, you just die. It kind of feels like you have to hope that the game doesn't do that. At least you can kick them off the level. Also, yeah, Kicking Now is an amazing title. Yeah, like, this is like an actual song. It's like we accidentally made a song for this game. Oh. Oh no, you can walk away. Okay, if you're far away enough, you're fine. Yeah, so this one's a bit more awkward to move around just because... Yeah, just because of this bit. This almost looks like a Bomberman level before they just started placing all the elements in. Ugh! No, I somehow didn't die there. But... Oh, also they changed back. I forgot about that. Yeah, Kill Cubicle only... Yeah, this. I mean, at least they give you some warning when they're about to become sentient. It's not like they just instantly turn into that and then you get killed. At least here you can actually react to it. Yeah, it's funny. This, again, is one of the better nice code games. Like, this one kind of works. And the audio doesn't make me want to die, so... It's got something going for it. I do remember there being one other kind of decent tune. I'm not sure if it's in any of the games that are on this collection, though. Like, not counting the ones where they got, like, an actual composer to do the music. It's like, there's this song, and then there was, like, another one that sounds okay, but I can't remember which game it is. Is it, like Fairy, I think? Whatever that game was. I don't really understand the objective here. I think it's just kicking enough eggs off the level, and that's it. Yeah, I suppose the Bomberman music is fine. Though, to be fair, it is also just ripping off music from Bomberman 94, so it's probably the reason why. Yeah, it's kind of the weird thing with Nice Code. Like, I think they did have a composer, like, when they first started, like, when they were making games in, like, 2000. But then they, you know, the composer left. And then, yeah, what you hear in most of the other games is kind of the result of that. Boom! Yeah, look at that. Kind of weird that it doesn't hit the stationary X. Oh, and we win! We did it! Yeah, that's like 3 wins in a row right there. We're on a roll now. Make that win number 29. Dice Legend. Is Dice Legend, is that the one that has the Magic Jewelry song in it? Or is that a different song? But there we go. You know what? We're doing it now. What else we got? Okay, Jump Jump we've done. Jumping Kid. I kind of want to try to finish this one, actually, because I've played this one, but I never beat it. It's a bit like Circus Charlie, but not quite. It's like they basically try to clone that. With some, with the worst jump noise you ever heard in your life. Like, what is the sound? Like, it's funny, because it's not even the music that irritates me with this game, it's actually just the jump sound. Like, the music is not good, but it's also just kind of just a drum beat. It's kind of just whatever. Like it's there. Yeah, like, they actually made a sequel to this, but I think it was, like, VTO3 exclusive. But yeah, this game, again, it kind of just is like... Yeah. Like Circus Charlie. It's interesting, because I've played most of the really early Famicom games on this already, but I don't think I've actually come across Circus Charlie yet. Like, I think all the ones that begin with C are on a page I haven't got to yet. Well, if you want me to turn the audio off, oh, okay, I was turning the audio off and probably shouldn't have been holding right. Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, walk under it and you're fine. So, what is the colour scheme on this level? Like, green and purple castles. It's interesting. I kind of like it in its way. It's a bit odd, but... I don't know. Like, I'm wondering how this game actually does change up on the later levels, because every level does feel kind of different. Like, they have a different obstacle that you have to avoid. Oh, okay, I thought the frog would jump higher than that, but okay. Amusement. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if the snake does anything. I think it just sits there. Okay, careful with the frog. Yeah, it's kind of the thing with this game. You just gotta have patience. And also position yourself properly. Much like in Circus Charlie, to be fair. That's kind of just how that game works too. Though, I've got to be honest, I never was a big Circus Charlie fan. Just never really got into it. That last level is just oof. Okay, you gotta, yeah, move backwards and then you don't get hit. I don't remember actually beating this level, now that I think about it. Yeah, I never really played the arcade version much. I don't really remember it. What does the rhino do? Oh, okay, it gets me killed. That's what that does. Okay, well that's Amusement Park Jumping Kid. Maybe that's one I need to try to actually play through at some point. But I just never thought to do that. What do we have? Lightning. Isn't that one of the games I played before? Little Witch, Man in Red. Wait, hold on. No, I just realised. Man in Red. I think this literally is just IQ Champion again, isn't it? Yeah, like, it's literally the same game. Well, that scratches that one off the list. Why would I play the same game twice? Like, on the same page, no less. Just... Oh. Mario goes postal. Yeah, well... Again, since that literally is just IQ Champion again, we're not going to bother. Like, I've already done that one. I don't need to do it again. Okay, lightning. Is this another one I've done? Or is this one actually kind of different? I don't remember. Because I remember deformable. And I think this is basically a variation of deformable. Yep, seems like it. Actually, I can't remember if this is the same or not. Although the pink road is definitely a choice. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is different. Like, it feels similar, but it's not quite the same. Okay, and you can't slow down. Like, I was actually holding down the brake button. Assuming this game has a brake button, I don't know. You know, I'm going to do the whole slow and steady wins the race. Because I suspect that the way the speed works in this is a bit odd. It's probably a case of, like... Yeah, like you see the way the cars speed up and slow down. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Yeah, this is not good music. Also, I think I forgot to turn the sound back on, but in this case you should be thankful. Trust me, you don't want the sound on in this game. Yeah, it seems like the way to do this is just go slow. So you don't crash in the first place. Because, like, the number's going up reasonably fast. I don't know. It seems like the way the number goes up just doesn't really correspond to what's actually happening on screen. So yeah, this game seems a little bit on the... Yeah. I mean, you see how far behind the computer driver is? I'm not even going that fast. And I'm still, you know, 20 kilometers ahead of them. Even though, really, it should probably be like 20 meters. I mean, you consider the distance covered. There's no way I've driven 64 kilometers. There we go. Yeah, it's like one of those speed-limited cars. I like this, by the way. So, I finished the race, and I have to watch the computer fail to beat the race. Like, this is it. Ugh. I don't know if you're allowed to touch that blue thing. The circular blue thing. Like, is that a car that you have to avoid, or is that a power-up? It's not really obvious. Like, look at this. It's not even trying. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to drive straight into this car and not even attempt to get out of the way. It's like, oh. Like, I could probably play better just by holding down the A button and doing nothing else. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's all that happens. Okay, so we gotta do another 70 kilometers. At least the levels stay the same length. Yeah, this doesn't seem to have the power-ups, because I remember Deformable had power-ups. Not that they seem to do much, but it did have them, and this doesn't seem to have that. Also, the road colour actually made sense in that game. Okay, I couldn't really do much there. It's like that Sunday Drive game from Action 52. Like the one where you keep getting signs for Sagaville next exit. Actually, you know, I may as well just go full speed ahead. I mean, there's no reason not to. I mean, the computer's so bad anyway. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I may as well just play it that way, because even if I keep crashing a whole lot, once I get to the end, the computer's just going to be stuck for ages anyway. So it's like, whatever. Oh god, Friday. I remember when Rebecca Black did a remix of Friday. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do the hyperpop version now. Which, I don't know, hyperpop, gotta be honest, it's not really my thing. It's not really, doesn't really vibe with me. Yeah, we use miles. So, like, yeah, it's like the UK and, oh, okay, I couldn't really do much there. But yeah, the UK and, like, America uses miles. I don't think any other country does, though. I think every other country uses kilometers, which is kind of weird. I don't really understand that. It's just like, yeah, we just couldn't be bothered to to get with the times, I guess. Yeah. Oh. It's alright. We got, like, you know, over a minute left, so we should be fine. Now, I think it's more just we couldn't be bothered to update, because that's just... It's our way. Our way, or the highway. And the highway at the same time. But look at this. Now I have to wait another, like, 50 seconds for the computer to try to finish the race. I mean, at least they're closer to the finish this time, but... Yeah, this is it. I want to say this game has 3 levels and then it ends. I'm hoping it's 3 anyway. I'm hoping it's not more than that. Because, like, having to wait for the computer to finish the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to turn on the audio just so you can appreciate it. This amazing soundtrack that this game has going on. And the fact that the computer just crashes into the first car it sees every time. Oh, it did it! It beat the race with just a few seconds left. Ugh, okay. Yeah, we have left side roads. Because, again, we're different to everyone else. You know what? We use miles per hour. We use, yeah, driving on the left just to mess with everyone. I don't know what it is, but, like, island countries often drive on the left. It's like Ireland drives on the left. Australia. I think Japan drives on the left as well. Like, you go there, and then you see, wait, why is everyone driving on the left? That's just how they roll. Actually, I was wondering if the B button did anything, but it doesn't seem like it. I don't give a fuck, and I will never give a fuck until you learn to give a fuck about me. Okay, I don't really know what to do here. You don't really have time to react if you go at full speed. The only reason I'm going to full speed is because the computer's so slow anyway. They ever keep crashing over and over, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, like, what is with the audio? It's like... Like, maybe it's meant to be drums? I don't really know. I love how if I keep going for long enough, it turns the music off. Oh, let me see if I can do that. No. I can't get it to work. And the problem is, every time the computer crashes, I think it restarts anyway. Okay, well, there's actually more cars this time. I do want to make sure I can at least finish the race. Okay, I was like, is that a power-up? It's not. It just explodes. Also, like, the TP on the left, it looks like it has a Z on it. I'm sure it doesn't, but... I like that I can just, like, move the car about while it's stationary. It's not really how it works, game. Ugh. But yeah, I want to say this is the last level. I guess we'll find out. Okay, we did it. Yeah, we've got the 3-pronged plugs, which, I mean, it's really how you should do it anyway. Make sure it's secure in that wall, so it doesn't just fall out. Okay, I don't think the computer's finished in this one. Gotta be honest, I don't think they can get another, 35 kilometers in the last 10 seconds. Also, apologies for the background audio. Not just the game, but I think it's like washing machine going off, but... it was worth it for that. Like, this screen is worth playing that. Yeah, shout out to NED. Yeah, who is NED? I think NED might have programmed this game. I swear I played a version of this where, like, the ending was, like, spelled correctly. You know what? This is the best game I've played today. Yeah, this one goes out to the NED. Okay, what else we got? Little Witch. I mean, again, Man in Red, we can rule that one out. Yeah, I'm going to save Meccano for last, because I remember Meccano being kind of fun. Wait, okay, does Little Witch have an ending, or does this one just go on forever? So I know what this game is. This is a rip-off of, what is it, Chopper Command for the Atari? So this is another Atari 2600 rip-off, based on, yeah, Chopper Command. I mean, Chopper Command was basically... Yeah, it was basically Activision's take on Defender. And to be fair, it was quite a good game on the Atari. Like, that is a good game. I do recommend it. Certainly recommend it far more than this, which feels like they... well, Chop Command at home. Put it that way. It's like, what is this background? Just this coal cycling, just... I mean, I guess the clouds at the top look kind of cool, I guess, but yeah, the rest of it's not really... Not really doing it for me. This is making me just wish I was playing Chopper Command. Okay, how am I supposed to hit the enemy? It's impossible. It's like the enemy just spams shots and you get killed immediately. Yeah, this one sucks. And like this console I think has Defender on it anyway, so why would I play this? Or like Defender 2 or whatever. It's like, yeah, I could play Defender 2 or I could play Little Witch. I wonder which one I'm going to pick. No. Okay. Yep, don't think I'm really going to bother with this one. That's... yeah. That's that. Not even worth expending thoughts on the end. Or the NED, possibly. Now this one, on the other hand... You know what I think about this game? Yeah, I think this one's good. You know? Do you say that it is good? Yeah, what was going on with the music in that last game? You know, this is already better than the last game, because it's good. I just like the amount of animations they did for just drawing out the word good. Like, I swear they put more effort into those animations than they did for half of the other games that are on this compilation that they did. And, yeah, we gotta put the sun in there as well. Yeah! Okay. There's a chance I know what that's about. Okay, so we gotta put these pieces together. And good. Let's put this balancing thing. I don't know if this is one of the earlier ones. It might be. But this feels like it would have been made around the same time as the other ones that I've been playing today. It's got that kind of vibe to it. Oh, I remember. Yeah, so I think you get 3 lives. And if you mess up 3 times, that's it. Okay, so this... Okay, this is annoying. So, sometimes the pieces change size when you select them. In fact, I'll show it with this square. Because you're like, well, there's no square on this playfield. But then, like, you do this. And then it's like... Okay, apparently that matches. We don't have something that's exactly the same, but this is close enough. Yeah. Quality. Also, I don't think you can deselect a piece once you've selected it. So if you select one, and then you realise you picked the wrong piece, well, you just have to lose the life, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure where these sound effects are from. Oh, come on, that was in there! Yeah. Is it Joust? I thought it might have been Pinball. Yeah, speaking of games I don't really care to play. Yeah, Pinball. Maybe an official game. I don't think it's any good, though. Oh, yeah, it probably is Circus Charlie, actually. Yeah, I think you're right. What have we got for this one? Okay, I've got this tiny... square. Okay, so I don't think there's a time limit for this one, so we should be okay. try to do this one step at a time. So, get this triangle thing out of the way. Also, like, why would you have, like, multiple shapes just stacked on top of one another? That's a bit weird. And then, I'm guessing this goes here? But, like, okay, this is confusing, because you've got two different circles. Like, how does that work? Yep, this is definitely a game. Hello, Robin, how are you doing? Yeah, this does qualify as a game. I will give it that. Not only is it a game, but it is good. Actually, I wonder if I can, like, pause it. Yeah, I'll give this game a GD. Also, that sound effect. Yeah, that's definitely from a Nintendo game, isn't it? So, is this other circle just a red herring? Is this not used or anything? Guess not. Okay. I know I've played this on stream before, but I don't think I actually beat it. See, this is the problem where the sizes of the shapes on the bottom don't really match the ones on the top. And you've also got two wheels. Like, look at this. It's exactly the same, just different colours. And the thing on the top gives you no hints as to, like, what the size is actually supposed to be. Yeah. I don't think that really works the way they want it to. Okay, well, I've got the big shapes right, at least. So it's a start. But yeah, we're going to play this game, and then we'll hopefully move on to a page with some better games. Because I'm missing the good games right now. When you play 20 of these, it makes you want to play something better. So, okay, here's the problem. I don't know, like, which circles go to which ones. Like, do we use the red one or the blue one? It's like the Matrix. It's like, is it the red one? Nope, it's not the red one. Apparently it's the blue one. Yeah, this is like perfect fit, but I'm not sure they properly tested it. Yeah, it's like, okay, how would you know which one to use? Unless you just did it through trial and error. It's like, okay, well, apparently I'm supposed to use the blue one, not that I would know. Oh, and we did it! Okay, I actually beat the game. So, make that 31 games completed. The red one. Oh, we ever seen that before? I don't know. You know what, let's get a start on another page. I may play, like, 1 or 2 games, depending on what type of games come up. I don't know. But hey, at least we beat Meccano. Okay, so that's page 29 done. On to the 17th page, which is... Oh, no, we're stuck in the nice code loop. Okay, well, let's do page 30 then, I guess. Fine, we'll do this page. Yeah, it doesn't say NED. Fine, we'll do page 30. And then... I'm not going to have enough time to play all of these games today. But I do see that we have Police Dog Lazy. I think I might save that one for next time. Just because it's Police Dog Lazy. And, you know, we've got to have that. Which one should I do? I mean, I'll play a couple of these. I'm going to get PongPong out of the way. Just because I hate this game. Like, this is a game that inspires, like, vitriol. So if you don't know what this is a game where it's like Destruction Derby. You have to, like, smash into the other cars or whatever they're supposed to be. And whenever you hit them, they bounce off you in completely random directions. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's not based on where you hit them or anything. It's completely random. So you just have to pray that... Yeah, you just have to pray that it knocks them in the right direction and they go in the hole. Yeah, as I say, I'm just getting this one out of the way so I don't have to think about doing it next time. I want to see if there's any other games on this page that are like that. Because it's quite possible. Hello. Too late. Yeah. Well, too late to pray for better games at this point. But you know what? Let's think about it this way. Once I've done these pages, I don't have to do them anymore. You know, I'm getting a significant chunk of the Nice Code games out of the way today. And some more of them tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but the next stream I do. I'm not doing this tomorrow. I may do like a quiz stream or something like that. I won't be doing this. Yeah, the classic song Interlude. What is an interlude? Is that like an interlude? But like, look at this. If you bash them on the side, it just crashes into them over and over again until it decides to send me a different direction. Again, it's just random where it sends them. I think this game only appears once on this console, though, so at least there's that. I don't have to play this more than once. Actually, I might check the page. I'm not going to play through this game because it's not worth the effort. And I'm not sure this game actually ends, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not going to play through this game. I may just look through the page and see if there's any games that I've already done, like under a different name. No, I can't. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, the game should just end after one level. No, I don't think I've done any of these other games yet. I think these are all different. Which one should I do? You know what, I kind of want to do mowing. No, you know what? Let's do Mouse Hero. I think I remember this one. This is one of the more interesting ones. Yeah, let's do this game and then let's maybe do one that doesn't have like irritating songs in it. So I remember this. This is kind of like Kaboom, but not quite. Also, you play as not Chip and Dale. Okay, I will give him some credit. This actually is one of the better games. Like, this actually does get quite difficult later on, but I want to say it's one of those, like, it's difficult, but it's in a way where it's still playable. I can't beat this game, but I think that's just because my reactions aren't quick enough. But as I say, it basically is... Yeah, basically is Kaboom. But just kind of like a rip-off of that. Again, I do wonder if this was supposed to be like an actual Kaboom conversion that got converted. Where, like, this was made for Activision, and then the game ended up just getting... Like, the plug-and-play whatever that they were making this game for got cancelled, and they decided to reskin it into this. I'm guessing that's what happened, because, as I say, this plays a lot like Kaboom. And to be fair, I mean, this is not nearly as bad as some of the other games. This one actually kind of works. It's a bit like Mad Christmas, but this is actually a lot better than Mad Christmas. Like, this actually kind of feels like a game. I mean, the audio is pretty poor, but other than that. Ooh, but like, yeah, you see the speed on this. Ooh. Yeah, it goes hard like Kaboom. Oh, we did it. Stage 5. Let's see how fast this gets. Whoa! Oh. I mean, you only get like a couple of backgrounds, but at least it has more than one background. Often these games don't even do more than one. Yeah, I do wonder what the original version of this would have looked like. Like, before they, like, tacked on this theme. Also, I don't think I'm playing as mice. Like, I'm not convinced that these are mice I'm playing as, or even that I'm rescuing, so they look more like teddy bears to me. I'm not convinced that Nice Code actually knew what a mouse is. Ugh, stage 6. Okay, let's go. See how fast this goes. Like, look at my movement speed! Like it's blurring all over the screen. Oh. No, and I lost, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, that's Mouse Hero. Okay, let's... I kind of want to finish on, like, one that just doesn't have any music in it. Let's see. Yeah, I think these might all have that, though. No, you know, let's finish with Mouse Snare. Let's do the other mouse game. So we've got Jerry and Cat. You know, the classic team-up. Okay, we'll just go for the default settings and just play this one for a bit. So we got 2. We got another 2. We got another 2. Oh, this is one of those where the hitbox doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I think it's like the top left corner of this sprite is what you're actually clicking on. And yeah, it's not great. Also, yeah, it's a bit of an eyesore compared to like real Minesweeper. Also, I'm not even using turbo buttons, and it just cycles through this like super quickly. So this is what 19 Mines mode looks like, I guess. So that's got to be a mine. Like it keeps switching to like other things. I'm not even trying to do that. Yeah, thankfully this one doesn't like end the instant that you select the wrong thing. So you do get some opportunities. I think if you select like 3 or 4 of the wrong blocks, you lose. Yeah, see, thankfully I know my way around Minesweeper. So, yeah, that's... Okay. I mean, it's harder to process just because the way the graphics are rendered in this. Like, it's not a great looking game, let's be honest. Not much of a looker. It's a bit hard to select things. Like, I think if this was just like a mouse cursor, it'd be easier to tell when I'm selecting. And I think, yeah, this was actually just a direct Minesweeper clone that they decided to like reskin into this. Though it's obviously still Minesweeper. So it's kind of whatever. Oh, okay, I thought that was a mine, but it's not. Why are these mines even here? Okay. So that's not one, but this is. I'm going to assume this is a mine. I'm going to assume this is not a mine. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, that isn't a mine. I think that one is. Okay. Hold up. What's left? Oh, I think it's this, isn't it? Wait, did I do one of them wrong? Why is the timer still going up? I thought I finished it. Oh, hold on. Okay, there it is. I beat the game. I beat it on the default settings. I'm counting that as complete. So there we go. We're up to 32 today. Yeah, there's no sunglasses face, but we do get the mouse. See, the mouse is happy. At least we got that. Okay, let's just mess about with the different modes. So let's try 10 mines. Let's see how easy this is. Yeah. Just playing Minesweeper in easy mode. So we used to play it back in the day. Okay. So those are definitely mines. Ooh. Okay, the screen kind of vibrated there a little bit. Oh wait, do I actually have to... Okay, I guess I actually have to do this for the game to candidates. Like, be beating the thing. You know, just like real Minesweeper doesn't. Actually, I wonder... What happens if I just place 10 mines down anywhere on the playfield? Does it just end? No. Okay, I guess if they're not in the right spot, it doesn't count it. It would have been funny if it did, though. Yeah, do you think they got the Jerry license for this game? Also, yeah, like this... Yeah, this menu screen, this is obviously just... Yeah, the menu from Dr. Mario that they kind of messed around with. Okay, let's see how far I get with 80 mines. Oh, I got 5. I got 7. Okay. Yeah, something tells me I'm probably not going to win on this mode. Oh, 4. Two. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this mode is really doable. Like, it's like when you play you know, Minesweeper on Windows and just set it to the hardest settings possible, so it's literally impossible to beat. Anyway, might as well give you a preview of things to come for the next stream, because we've been playing a lot of these Nice Code games today, and there will be more. Yes, all your favourites: Mirror Devil Word, Mowing Nutcracky, Crystal Ball, Police Dog Lazy, Police vs. Thief, and Power Robot. You know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to title the next stream the Police Dog Lacy stream. It's got to be. Because it's Police Dog Lacy. And I have to name the stream after it. But yeah, it's coming up to 6:20, and I'm going to, get myself some dinner. So I will leave you all to your evenings. Take care. Bye-bye.